Yes, we are live. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to the Emir Sirdam show. It's a beautiful Wednesday night from my side of the world. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day too. Thank you to all of you that have joined us, all of you amazing people on TikTok that have contributed to making this show start at the very right time, the right footing, with the right energy. Thank you so much to all of you that have been liking, contributing to over 30,000 likes already. God bless every one of you as you step into the building. Thank you so much. I see you guys coming in from YouTube and from X. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We just started. If you're wondering why we are 1 hour late, yesterday I had to announce that please, due to foreseen circumstances, which is Champions League football. If you know me, you know I love football, watching football. That's like my go-to relaxation moment where I relax from the whole stress of the world. And I had to watch them cook my favorite hating club today, Chelsea. I know there are some of Chelsea fans here, so don't be angry. It was just, I had to witness it live. So yeah, and that's why we're starting 1 hour late. But if you know how we do it on this platform, we're always out here every 9 p.m. Nigerian time. We just come out here and talk about our country politics today, as we always do, and we hit it very, 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 very hard. So if it's your first time of joining us, I promise you're going to enjoy every minute, every second, every hour you spend with us on this platform. But before we jump into the conversation, as we always do here, I always try to make sure I lay the ground rules for this show, and also bring us up to speed on how we coordinate this show up here in case you're joining us for the first time. Whenever we come out here and we're talking like this, I try to make sure that I push you guys to do what I always want you guys to do for me, which is make sure, please, guys, I want everybody to right now go share this live. I'm going to be doing it the same way as I'm saying it right now. So I'm not just going to be speaking, I'm also going to be sharing also. So please, guys, everybody go down on your phones and let's share the live. Take it to all your WhatsApp stories, all the groups you can find yourself in, all your Instagram stories, your WhatsApp groups, everywhere you know that you have a community of Nigerians, well-meaning Nigerians that you know love to listen to this kind of conversations. Please share the link to them, invite them. If you're on X, you can invite them from the X platform. If you're on YouTube, you can share it from YouTube. And if you're on TikTok also, please, I want to see shares right now on TikTok. I want to see this live being shared to 10 or more people. Everybody listening to me right now, let's share the live. Let's get more people into the conversation. Very, 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 very important. We start this show with as many of us that we can. Please, guys, let's go on right now. As I'm doing it myself, you can see I'm also doing the same thing with you guys. Please, let's share the live. Let's get more people into the conversation. I see you see why I'm at. That's exactly what I want to see. Share to every single person you can. Let's get more people into the conversation. Yes. Hard luck, my Chelsea brothers and sisters. No vex, no vex. I know one hit on us. I want hit on Liverpool today. Liverpool that club they are behaving like last minute they just score goal. If you're not a football fan, you understand what I'm saying, though. But that's by the way. But something spectacular happened today. Today marks a funny day in Nigerian history. A very, very funny day in our history. When I say funny day, and a day that probably changes a whole lot in our country history when it comes to the term democracy. Today marks the end of the unconstitutional removal of an elected governor by an illegal president. Today marks the end of the removal of an elected governor by an illegal president, setting a precedence that we are expecting that we would have grown out of. When it comes to democracy in our country, many people will be like, he's not the first to have done what he just did, to have declared a state of emergency. Obasanjo declared a state of emergency, I think in how many states? I think he did in Plateau State, he did in Ekiti State. If I can recall, I think probably 2 states. Obasanjo declared state of emergency, I think in 2 states. And before I go on, please, thank you so much, son of man. You are always the first person to always repost this live on X. Thank you so much. I owe you ice cream. Meanwhile, if you're on X and you're listening to us, please repost the live. Just don't listen. Just don't watch us. Repost the live. Let's get more people into the conversation. Just don't be listening. Biggie Clean Laundry, I see you also. I don't know why we always read things in Nigeria. I am a Nigerian. We have to learn to stop asking people where they are from. I am a Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria. And that's that mentality I really want us to kill in our country. It's a very stereotypical nature of Nigerians. Where are you from? We are Nigerians. Judge me as a Nigerian, not judge me from wherever you think socially construct and say, he's from there. No, I'm a Nigerian, my brother. So I can speak about Nigeria anytime, any day. But let's go back to what I was saying. Please, guys, let's share the live. Let's go up into the conversation. Very, very, very important. But as I was saying, you can tell Obasanjo did state of emergency also. But when you look at, I think I'm not even certain of Ekiti State. I don't know. I'm not. I think he did Ekiti State, but one I'm very sure of is Plateau State, because I was in Plateau State then as a young boy when that emergency was declared, and I can vividly say there was crisis in the state. The governor, I think there was the Christian-Muslim crisis in the state. There was an impeachment attempt. The governor foiled it, and I think that's what led to the state of emergency. It was unconstitutional then also. But as I've always said, Obasanjo was the foundation of modern-day democracy in our country. So like in every building, when the foundation is wrong, when you come in, you have to build upon it. You have to make sure you fix it, then you build on. So Yar'Adua, Obasanjo gave us a 40 electoral process that brought in his successor, Yar'Adua. When Yar'Adua came in, Yar'Adua did something that will always, the late Yar'Adua, peace be upon him, I will always respect that man, was that he owned up to Nigerians and said, see, I know this process that brought me into power was flawed and faulty. I know many people do not resonate with the results that brought me to power. But one thing I will promise Nigerians is that going forward, I will make sure that we will have credible elections that every Nigerian can be proud of. He never lived up to it, but at least the person that deputized him, which was Jonathan Goodluck, worked on that promise. And we saw a much better elections in 2011 and a much more better elections, even though it was rigged in 2015. You could see an improvement. So that's exactly what democracy is. So when I look at all the people that come out and say, this thing happened in the Obasanjo period, Obasanjo actually was the foundation of us testing democracy. So anything happened during Obasanjo period, I will not expect that approximately over, Obasanjo will be out of power for close to 16 years. That after 16 years of Obasanjo being out of power, we will still be talking about what Obasanjo did. The wrong things Obasanjo did 16 years after another set of person is replicating not the good things Obasanjo did, but the wrong things Obasanjo did. I want Nigerians to really understand what I'm saying here tonight, because it is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done in the space of 2 years. It's just because Nigerians as a people, we don't understand what we're inside. Nigerians are just living by the moment. Nigerians are living to survive. Nigerians are living for the next day. We are not living we are not in the position that we understand what the damage Bola Tinubu has created or caused this country in the past 2 years. Vis-a-vis what happened in Rivers State. The precedents he has set there today. And the painful thing about this is that when I talk about mostly to his supporters, I made a tweet today and I say, thank you, sir. I actually thanked him for what he has done, because there is no how what he has done today, another person will not do next time. And the painful thing is that of all the political actors that are in the political space today, no one is beholden to his state or to a state like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the de facto governor of Lagos State. Lagos budget has been OPEC since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became governor. Today, you cannot say this is how much Lagos government is budgeting. He has made it an OPEC system. So tomorrow, when the tables turn, which the table will eventually turn, because I don't see Bola Ahmed Tinubu staying in power beyond 27. He is planning all his rigging techniques. He has no, as it stands right now, there is no pathway for him to stay back in power apart from rigging. So as he's planning all his rigging techniques, let us believe or agree that probably the will of the people will stand as long as we can enforce our rig and buy policy. And he's booted out of office in 2027. Rightfully so, because he was not even elected in the first place. Right? So we can agree on that. And Nigerians get back power and the next president comes in. Let's say P2B becomes the next president of Nigeria. And he chooses to be as petty. I know he will never toe that line because that's not the kind of person he is. But let us assume he chooses to be as petty as a Wike. And the first thing he does is declare a state of emergency in Lagos State. We know that there will be no peace in Nigeria. We know that the people that are known for political violence in this country will burn down the country. The people that accuse you that you're just, the only thing I've done is complain. Since I am all like this, come on social media and complain. Open line, we complain. Because all the solutions have been provided for these people. Their brain capacity is too small that they cannot even work on the solutions we provide. So all we do is just complain and educate Nigerians on our reality. But these people, they don't ever complain. When they are in opposition, they are the ones that actually have the instruments to perpetuate real violence offline. So imagine a state of emergency is being declared in Lagos. Not that imagine, it will happen. It will happen. Then they will bring in an administrator from South or Southeast. The president will not make Igbo man that governor of Lagos when I talk to will be governor of Lagos. What will you do? What will you do as a Tinubu supporter? That's exactly what he did in Rivers State. He took a man from a different state and made a man that does not speak the language of the Riverians and made a sole administrator in Rivers State. When they play this same tape for you guys now in Lagos, all hell will be let loose. You people wanted to lynch a young lady because she spelled Owambe the way you people have been spelling Owambe for decades. You wanted to lynch her. In fact, over 10,000 people have already signed letter in the space of 24 hours because of spelling of Owambe. See how disingenuous this man's supporters are, that the way they act, they are also all righteous when they come to defending these irrelevant things. Then when it comes to reality, you see them that the ones that have been defending and supporting the abnormality that happened in the past 6 months in Rivers State. Tinubu has destroyed democracy in our country. That during an elected governor conducted local government elections. Tinubu people voided that local government elections. They brought in a sole administrator. A sole administrator now had to they now made a sole administrator that was not voted by the people. Now conducted their own local government elections for the state. And we saw the produce. All those people who see their face, they like saying a stone. Just to consolidate power, one person did not buy in Rivers State. Let me repeat it again. One person did not lose their life in Rivers State for a state of emergency to be declared in that state. For a state of emergency, I'm going to read that tweet. I'm going to read the tweet. I said thank you, my brother. I'm going to read it. I bookmarked that tweet. Let me go to I'm going to read it. Thank you so much. One person did not go on alive in Rivers State for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State. There was no fight. There was no outbreak of violence. There was nothing. Meanwhile, under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, thousands of Nigerians have been unalived in the north, in the southeast. And he has chosen not to declare, because in the north, all the states there that are doing this in are APC states. In the southeast, almost all the states that have been getting unalived, apart from Enugu State, Ebonyi, and Imo State are APC states. Everywhere APC have touched hand, insecurity have become a normality. Look at Edo State today. The governor came out and said, I will give you people insecurity. During campaign, he said, I will give you people insecurity. People, APC people came out and was defending him. No, that's not what he meant. He has entered now. Edo State is unsafe. So look at what Tinubu is doing in Rivers, and because of that, let me just read this tweet, because when I've been screaming for so long, especially to my Southwestern brothers, I'm telling them that please, you guys have to be very, very loud in condemning this satanic toga, this satanic terraforming agenda Bola Tinubu is doing upon the Southwest. I've been saying this consistently, because when you keep quiet, it looks like the majority, because this his Ronu terrorists, they are very loud, and I know that they are not the majority, but the picture that we see outside looks like they're the majority, because they're the ones that are very loud in making noise. They are the rascals. They're everywhere tormenting, fomenting, like Tinubu will be president forever. But let me read this tweet, and I think that's where I'll continue this conversation from. It's a tweet that dropped on the 31st of, I think, May 31st of May 2023. That's a day after Bola Tinubu got sworn in as president. And he said, I'm bored of saying this, but any Yoruba person reading this should please remember that there will still be life after Tinubu. His mission is to turn you and Igbo people into enemies for the sake of his short-term political interest. His mission to turn you and Igbo people into enemies for the sake of his short-term political interest will only spoil your life for no reason. Every single one of you has an Igbo family member. I don't know about that. Every single one of you has a livelihood whose economic supply chain has Igbo people in it. I don't know about that. They are your neighbors, co-workers, friends, and families. In 1,000 plus years of West African history, you and them have never fought any war. Tinubu is a frail old man who probably needs a steroid injection to stand upright for 20 minutes. Objectively speaking, he doesn't have long left. Don't let an old man fuckery spoil your life. You're the one that will face the societal and economic fallout, not him. In the name of whatever God you believe in, give it a rest. Tinubu will come and go. You will still be here after he's gone. Don't spoil your life because of an old man told you to do so. When he made this was 2 years ago. Everything he said in this is happening today. You see young people destroying relationships, fighting like it is a I'm calling Tinubu out now. So we're going to tell that an attack to Tinubu is an attack on the North. It's an attack on the on Yoruba people. I don't understand how calling out the man that claims to be the president of the country is an attack to his ethnicity. I will never understand it. I will never ever understand why any sane Nigerian would feel that calling out the disaster called Tinubu is an attack to his tribe. Even if I don't believe that he's even from the tribe, because there is no ancestral trait and that you can trace Tinubu's lineage to. I don't even believe he's a Yoruba man. I do not believe he's a Yoruba man. The only one passport of Tinubu I've seen is a passport, is his Guinean passport, which he did not deny that is his own. He said it's his own, but it has expired. The expiration of somebody's passport does not make that stop the person from being a citizen of that place. So my passport expired and it means I don't go to Nigeria again. That was what they said in the court, in the tribunals, that, oh, the passport have expired. He didn't say that it is not his passport. He has a Guinean passport that the whole world can see. So I cannot even vouch for him being a Yoruba person. Nobody knows his father. Nobody knows his mother. Nobody knows his siblings. He's an adopted child of the Tinubu's dynasty. So why do bigotry and tribalism for such a divisive figure? He come and be like, say, Yoruba never did close to power before. This is the first time of Yoruba becoming a president. We had 8 years of a Yoruba man, Obasanjo, as president. Was Nigeria divided like this? Did anybody say go back to your state? Not Obasanjo. We had 8 years of Osibanjo as vice president. Did anybody say go back to your state? Until this freaking devilish human being came into power with his satanic divisive roles. And today Nigeria is like there's a civil war. Just because of a man that is closer to his grave. People are fighting for a freaking drug dealer. Staking their lives, relationship for a freaking drug dealer. A convicted one at that matter. It is insane where we have found ourselves as a country. And the damage this man is causing to democracy. Because I'm saying it now. And I'm saying it now with all the venom in my heart. Because I know that one thing I'm certain is that I remember telling some of my northern friends when Buhari was at the seat of power, they were feeling like the world revolves around them. And I was laughing. And I was like, oh yeah, now, no wahala. Where are they today? Where's Buhari today? Where are his cabals today? They've all been pushed out. Power is transient, but for little-minded people, for people that do not think beyond that they don't even have the capacity to think. All they eat and breathe is what they give them. Their thought process is controlled. They think that Tinubu will be. Tinubu cannot be in power beyond. Let's even say Nigerians are stupid enough. If Nigerians are stupid enough to allow this disaster go on beyond 2027, he cannot be in power beyond 2031. Power will go back to another set. Then you will now see Shege. They will now come and do state of emergency in Lagos. Then you bandits that are supporting him, that were supporting his nonsense, will come out and start crying. No, you cannot come and do it in Lagos. Why are you doing state of emergency in Lagos? But you kept quiet when he was doing state of emergency in Rivers State. You kept quiet when he was destroying the country, destroying the economy. It's not as if there's anything he's doing today that is benefiting you. It's not as if today that bread of rice, a cup of rice is cheaper in the southwest, or bread is cheaper in the southwest, or petrol is cheaper in the southwest. Yesterday in the southwest, in the Lagos he built, people were unalived in UBA. People were jumping from 3-story building because of fire outbreak in the same Lagos. It's insane. And I remember I saw some people tweeting, Nigeria is better if you have the opportunity, stay back in Nigeria. Yeah. No fire service in Lagos. No emergency exit. If I just dial my phone as I am now like this, if people doubt me now, I go dial my phone now like this now. In the next 5 minutes, you hear, you will hear siren. You go hear siren for outside. Standard of living. You people that have chosen to sell your souls to this bad governance, you don't even understand what it means to have quality life. He built Lagos. Now Aboros, they fall down, they jump, they carry people. People when they fall, Aboros, they catch them. People will wake up for morning, go walk. They don't come back yesterday. No fire service. Everything now fake. Boju. A state that is covered by water. Such a calamity happened yesterday. Nothing to show for it. An epic disaster we have occupying Aso Rock today. And see where he has kept us. So River said it's just for me, I'm just so happy. Why I'm happy is that whatever Tinubu is doing today, he's setting a righteous precedence for whoever is going to come after him. When he comes back, when the next person come after him by 2027, Ronu bandits will go cry. If people know what Nigerians are planning for you Ronu bandits. I'm not going to say Ronu bandits. I'm talking about this Tinubu online terrorists. What is coming for people? Make I laugh people first because you people don't know that you don't know what you have done to yourselves. You don't know what you have done to yourselves. You people think that Nigeria is just Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. You don't know that you know, and that's what the thing that pains me most is that I've sat with many of these guys around. I now see how even the ones that went to university, how uneducated they are. Look at one that made a tweet yesterday that Hilda Bassi that's from Akwa Ibom, they believe that once you just cross Benin Republic, once you just cross what do you call this place in Ogun State? You're driving from Lagos. Once you I forgot this place in Ogun State. Once you just cross that pass in Shagamu. Now once you cross Shagamu, the remaining people from there, the Igbos. Shagamu, thank you. Once you just cross Shagamu, the Igbo people there till you reach after Benue. For Benue, that Hausa people there till you reach Medugri. These people do not understand Nigeria one bit. They don't travel. They stay in this same region. They born them in this region. They don't come from that place. They don't go past the local government. They don't know if they have any mistake of traveling, that maybe they sell their parents' land, then they enter a flight straight to London, to UK. They don't understand Nigeria one bit. They don't know that Nigeria have like over 200 and something ethnic groups, over 500 different languages in Nigeria. They do not know these things. One said that Akwa Ibom, that's Hilda Bassi, Igbo girl. Say in the same tweet, he said this girl away from Akwa Ibom had he been say this thing now, we don't give her Guinness Book of Record. She forgot to her for Igbo land. I'm like, Akwa Ibom, Igbo land. This guy said he go with confidence. I was in Lagos. I lived in Lagos. So I remember when Jonathan was president. When they say, now brother, they power now. I'm like, Jonathan is from Bayelsa State. They said, all of them are the same thing. They see Ibibio, they see Ijo, they see Shekiri, they see every Urobo, they see everybody from Shagamu down as Igbo people. These people are the dons of our society, the dredge of society. Very, very, and they are so loud. They want to be that they bandits. Everywhere they say they shout. But their brain, if you carry spoon, hit their head. Now come, empty-headed people. And it pains me a lot because, and that's why I tell, especially the educated ones in the Southwest, educated brothers and sisters in the Southwest, please, you people have to be very, very audible. You people have to be very, very, very loud. Don't allow these riffraffs in your society be the voices of the region. Because what is happening is that you people don't understand. They are automatically terraforming the region. The young ones in the Southwest will look up and say, the people that are meant to be speaking are not speaking. The ones that are audible are the Egbon Adugos that have access to cell phone. They're the ones making us on social media. They now paint a fake reality, which is not true. Because I have so many well-to-do Southwestern brothers and sisters that are doing well, that are smart people. And I tell them, I say, look at the talk. They say, Saddam, this is not tire us. I said, you're not supposed to tire una. Because this is a fight for your region. It is a fight for your... Tinubu is destroying the Southwest per second. And you people don't understand. And NC said something here the last time NC came here. NC said, the Southeast today is suffering for the crimes of over 50-something... over 50-something years ago. Today's Southeasterners are suffering for a crime that happened 50-something years ago. That is, a child that is born into an Igbo family today, go they fight, they carry stigma of what happened 50-something years ago. He don't know what happened. No. He don't know what the pikin don't know what happened. That was a generation that did not have cell phone, that does not have data to record all these things happening. We're talking about a generation that everything is saved on the archives. Imagine the amount of disaster. Imagine the amount of documentation that Tinubu is currently doing to the Southwest. Across the country. Because, well, look, just go to the comment section. Once they just see any name, when they start with Musa Ahmed, we attack Tinubu, they don't begin insult you. They don't begin insult you. You don't begin insulting like this. God, I will please, if you're a Nigerian that you're not from the end of these 3 major tribes, please, I want you to just confirm what I'm saying, whether I'm lying or what I'm saying is my own opinion, please. Just confirm it in the comment section, or you can request the mic, because I really want, I'm saying this for our Southwestern brothers to understand, especially the sensible ones, because Tinubu's brigand of people are not sensible. I understand this is a work he has done. He has successfully created a demography of dons. For 20-something years, he successfully did it in Lagos. He destroyed the quality of education in Lagos and raised a set of bandits that don't understand the value of education, but understand the value of violence, both physically and online. So you see that under Tinubu's time as governor, all he successfully did as a governor was that he elevated the voices of touts, of riffraffs, of the dredges of the society. He exalted them to prominent positions. So when you have all these Adubos in every street collecting, I won't call it, I call it tithe, or what I call it tithe, or collecting stipends, and they're making all this money. Imagine what the young ones would have been seeing and what they would have been emulating. Look at what I saw. I saw a picture, and there were people insulting Mehdi on social media. Which day? A few days ago, that Mehdi went to perform in a field where they are playing football. Mehdi, it's Mr. Mehdi. Another guy now, he go perform for field where he's sagging in Nyash. Nyash, they show everywhere. They call the Yabam. So I don't even call the factions that were laughing at him. And I was like, but he's doing his hustle. Then I now saw the picture. Mehdi went to perform at Hush Puppy Cup. Hush Puppy did jail for America. For Lagos, then they do football tournament on his behalf. Many people don't understand. Maybe this thing could just pass many people's head. Hush Puppy is in jail in America. In Lagos currently, there's actually a football tournament that young Nigerians are participating in, that they even brought in artists to perform, and they're celebrating him. The future is very, very, very bleak in Lagos. Unfortunately, because people don't understand, it is a disgrace. It is the highest shame ever. This is the celebration of a criminal. Imagine the Western people that are trying to make movies of Hush Puppy, seeing Nigerians. This is something that people are supposed to hide. Criminals, see, I believe we're in the last days, honestly. I'm fine. I'm not even go there because there is no how I can't understand that crime and criminals are currently being exalted and celebrated in some parts of the country. And I'm saying this in the Southwest because I'm not even saying as if there are no criminals in the Southeast or in the North or this thing. But you don't see open celebration of these criminals in any part of the country today. It's an abomination. Honestly speaking, what Tinubu is doing right now in the Southwest, if I was a Yoruba man, I swear I'll be a war. I could a fighter with my life. I am saying I'm just holding back some things I want to say because I know how tribalistic Nigerians can be in taking such conversations. And I've said it my own. I don't care. As far as we are still doing one Nigeria, I will talk about any region. If you pay you, find my region and talk about my region. In fact, the more you talk about my region, so you're helping me. Because it is so painful when I see what I know how I grew up. I know what I used to hear about the Southwesterners, how educated they are, how Tinubu is changing a whole lot. And we're feeling comfortable with it, thinking that he'll be present for life. May God help us. Let me just run real quick to God damn it. Let me just run real quick to this man, because we were talking about pastors yesterday. Pastor Paul Abinasol Adefarasin. A video came out a few months ago, where He was pointing a pew-pew to somebody through a window that we all saw. And the police, in their eye service method, oh, there will be an investigation. And first of all, he went to his pulpit that Sunday and said he was not carrying anything, that there was nothing with him. He was just going on. No, there was nothing. He was not with anything. That is the work of the distractors. It's the work of the enemies. And his congregation were, go Papa, go Papa. Nigerians. Police came up with an investigation today and said that, oh, it's actually that he was with a stunt gun. So, Nigerians, I'm telling you right now, going forward, all of you can go and buy a stunt gun and put it in your car. I'm working with it. It has now, you see how yesterday when I was talking to my sister about rule of law on this platform, I was talking about how rule of law is an intangible asset in any society that wants to grow. The moment you don't have rule of law, you've destroyed that society. A country where there's a rule for some and a rule for others is not a country or a society that can ever grow. Nigeria, and that's why it's as it is right now, Nigeria can never work or function under the current dispensation as it is constituted today. Because the fundamentals are still lacking. The fundamentals that will checkmate a society and upgrade a society to this position of where it's meant to be are still not functional. So they have absolved him and said that he was a stunt gun. They're not going to probe him for anything. It was a stunt gun. So therefore, any Nigerian can now carry a stunt gun. That's exactly what they're saying. But we all know that tomorrow, if they see Sirdam with a stunt gun, I'll be arrested. The same thing that happened with Kwamwan. Once you have access to power under this criminal government, you are absolved of your problem. They will find a way to beautify your sin. Kwamwan stopped this thing, stopped an aeroplane. We saw it. And all of a sudden, Kwamwan is now working. In any sane society, Kwamwan will be grounded from flying. Not in Nigeria. Instead, they made him ambassador of aviation, ambassador of something. In fact, he was in the video. It shows you how corrupt Bola Ahmed Tinubu is. That Kwamwan had to even release a video of him calling Tinubu. I have the president's number now, so let me call him and beg him. So if I beg him, if I unalive 100 people and I have Tinubu's number, I'll call Tinubu and beg him, and Tinubu will just free me because I have the president's number. Abuse of power under this government. Abuse of power. We can't continue this way. And so therefore, Sinai is now free. He's now free. So, and all Nigerians also, you're now free to also have your own stunt gun. Carry it the way they go. And I'm going to run real quick because this space is not going to be that long because tomorrow I have the violence space. I'm going to run real quick to a man that I really want to talk about. A very, very another disaster as a governor. A disaster in and you see let me first of all talk about it now, and I'll come to the people that you see the kind of people, you see the mentality of the people that support this government. And Soludo of Anambra State. A chart came out today that Anambra, according to something ranking, is now ranked 33rd. Let me find out this and read it for Nigerians to hear. Anambra is now ranked 33rd. The 33rd. Let me find education index. Anambra slumped to a distant 33rd place under Professor Soludo watch. I want to read the news, so it's not just that I'm reading headline. A new performance index has ranked Anambra State 33rd in Nigeria on the availability of functional basic education facilities, raising fresh concerns over the Professor Charles Soludo administration handling of the education sector. So 33rd on availability of functional basic educational facilities. 33rd. This is a state that prior to this man coming into power, Peter Obi had carried them from last. Please mute your mic when you come up here, please. Thank you. Peter Obi have carried them from last to the first in Nigeria across all these rankings. And it's not as if when they talk about education right now, it's not as if they're saying currently the students are not doing as they were doing better than they were doing previously. They say the availability of functional basic educational facilities. So what it means is that in the past 4 years of this Soludo of a person, he has not worked on the basic infrastructural development in education in the state. The budgeting in education in the state have been at an all-time low. Mind you, this is a so-called professor. But he's very good at opening his mouth to say nonsense up and down. And it is painful to me because this is a state that I have deep interest in. The insecurity in the state alone is at an all-time high. Security, education, these are the basics in any government. The moment I just check your doings in security, because any government can build roads, any government can build bridges, any government can build buildings. But what are your policies towards security? What are your policies towards education? These are the fabrics, these are the foundation of the growth of any nation or any state, as the case may be. And if you're failing in these two indices, if you like build the tallest building in your state, you are an abject failure. But you see, the irony or the reversal of what I'm saying right now is that if you're failing in all these two indices and you're building skyscraper, many Nigerians will see you as a working governor. Many Nigerians will see you as a working governor because Nigerians, we are very, very easy to please. He built, see the road. That is why the many of them rate Umahi today. In all the indices of development, all the HDIs, human developmental indices, Umahi failed woefully. Only thing was building road, building bridges, building road, building bridges, building ShopRite, building airports, infrastructure up and down for the people that are very, very poor. Okay, he has gone now. Since he has gone, the airport, how many people they enter flights, they come to the airport? The ShopRite, how many people they go to the ShopRite? Policies you're meant to do to empower your people, people that know that they are massively dependent on agriculture. Improve the agriculture sector in the state. Turn these farmers to be people that are wealthy people. And the moment you turn them, these people will attract these things for themselves. But no, Nigerians are professionals in setting the cart before the wheel. That is exactly how these criminals that support this government, that is how APC operates. Build for them. That's why you see that when I ask them what have they done, they tell you he built Coastal Road. He gives student loan. That is how APC think. That is how these people think. They don't understand basic policies that lead to developmental projects in the system. They don't understand these things. Oh, he built road. He's an action minister. He's building putting lights. He's putting street lights. These are the people we are dealing with in our country, my brothers and sisters, and it is a shame where we have found ourselves. And I'm just saying it one more time, especially to the Ronu bandits, the Ronu terrorists, to understand that power is transient, and that everything you guys have enabled Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, every single thing you have enabled that man to do today, including the illegality in Rivers State, will visit you people, starting from Lagos State. The next president will declare a state of emergency in Lagos State, and you can do or say nothing. You can do or say nothing. You dare not speak. In fact, if you speak, we will rise up. The DSS will arrest you people. Even if we just see one of those tweets say, "Hey, they don't declare state of emergency in Lagos State," boom, DSS will come pick you up. Because that's how people that's exactly what people are doing today. Enabling criminality. The states that deserve state of emergency, Nigerians are getting unalived every single day. Tinubu is not looking there because the lives of Nigerians do not matter to this man. What matters to this man is politics. Playing politics with the lives of Nigerians. And I say it again, the primary role of any government is the security of lives and properties. The moment you fail in securing the lives and properties of the individuals, of the people, you have failed in governance. And Tinubu has successfully failed in defending, in protecting the lives of Nigerians. Instead, he's all about defending and protecting an illegal presidency that he was never given. That's what he has done in Rivers State. And look at how these people have successfully destroyed all the institutions in our country. And I'm saying this for Nigerians to understand. Nigeria, they are the three arms of government: the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Very important to understand these things. They're not meant to be friends. In any working country in the world, the executives, the legislators, and the judiciary are not meant to be friends. They are meant to be bodies that checkmate each other. I'm not saying they're meant to be enemies either. They are meant to find common grounds, to work together to achieve the goals of the executive. And also, most importantly, checkmate the excesses of the executive, especially when the executive has to do with people that have dictatorial tendencies like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has shown every characteristics of a dictator. There is no difference between them. In fact, Abacha, thank you so much. Abacha is better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He make him just go wear khaki, make we know say na military civilian we dey deal with. Under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, more journalists have been arrested than previously before. Nigerians have been picked up. If you don't talk, they will pick you up. Nigerians don't have a voice. He has successfully caged all the institutions that are meant to checkmate him. A man that walks into the House of Assembly or the Senate House, and the first thing they will start hearing is them singing, "On your mandate, we shall stand." People that are meant to checkmate this man, they sing for that mandate song. And you wonder why Nigerians have successfully borrowed. He has successfully borrowed more money than all the presidents put together with nothing to show for it. He has borrowed more money than, in fact, he wants to borrow another one. This one he just come out from France now. He don't already tell them, say, oh boys, I need extra something billion dollars. They don't they work on that successfully. No checks and no balancing. The judiciary that are meant to be the ones that are meant to enact this thing and say, oh no, anything that comes before that table, they take it to this, they challenge them. The judiciary are in bed with him. His success, and you know what I always say about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I say this a lot, especially people that don't understand, is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a man of the elites. If you're in the elite class, you will love Bola. If you're in the elite circle, you will love Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why? Because he knows how to rub their back. He knows that Nigeria's elite class are a bunch of hungry, miserable, senseless vagabonds. Give them small money. Give them small money. Give them small money, and they will allow you to do anything you want to do. That's exactly what he just did. So when he became the first thing he did as president, as they swore him in illegally, as an illegitimate president, the first thing he did was to go to the House of Assembly and bought for all of them brand new Prado Jeeps. Can you guys remember? I'm trying to cast you guys' mind for you to understand. The first thing he did as he became this thing was he bought brand new Toyota Prado Jeeps worth 150 million naira each. Brand new for all the House of Rep members and all the senators first. They say, okay, sharp. This guy, we don't see this kind of thing under the previous president. All of them their body begin to shake. What did he do next? Build houses for the judges. A government of the elite. I'm painting a picture for them just to understand how Bola Ahmed Tinubu captures a system. This is exactly what he did in Lagos. For the 8 years he said he was working, in 8 years of Tinubu as governor in Lagos, he didn't build one bridge. He didn't build up to 50 kilometers of road in 8 years as governor of Lagos. No any key major infrastructural project did he do in 8 years. Yet, he generated the highest IGR. Yet, he left Lagos in debt into the tune of over $1 billion. And no core project. All he was doing was carrying Lagos money and making sure that he was wealthy enough to placate all the prominent voices that would challenge him. He just bought off all the key voices. And Lagosians entered his pocket. That is exactly the same thing he has come to do in Nigeria now. The first 2 years has been buying off our elite class. None of them are speaking up for the people anymore. None of them are speaking up. They are all standing on a mandate because he has watered them. He has given them, he removed, you know how wicked these people are, is that he removed subsidy that every Nigerian is benefiting from, and carried the subsidy money and share and gave governors, and gave senators, and gave House of Rep members in constituency projects, increase government budget. So you now hear him say that, you know, the video announced that, hold your governors, hold your senators, hold your this and that. He shared this money to them, knowing fully well that there is no system of accountability to checkmate their excesses. Imagine giving a senator over 30 billion for constituency projects. We all know Nigerians. Not be senator for Anambra say we dey show. I be have to remember. We buy wheelbarrow. Another one for Kaduna, buy shoemaker this thing. Shoemaker box. Where you go share for a constituency. Do you understand? These are people that they gave billions as constituency project money. Tinubu gave them. He knows fully well that these people are giving this money, that they will not use it and do anything for the people. But he knows that as long as he has oiled them, they will turn a blind eye and allow him plunder the country, which he is successfully doing right now. He's a very smart, it's a very smart, I always say, in the art of darkness, he's a very smart man. He understands how to play Nigerian politicians. He knows. So if you hear politicians, House of Rep members say, in the history of me being a House of Rep member, my 20-something years in the House, this is the time I've gotten the highest money for constituency project. Where is the project? Your people no go see them. The money enter your pocket. Tinubu will not probe you. Highest, if he wants to probe you, just jump ship and enter APC. If you enter APC, all your sins are forgiven. The money is not your money. That is the easiest way to loot in the country today. They understand the MO. They understand how this man operates. And that's exactly what we are seeing at play today. So the judiciary, a case was brought to them by 9 governors. And they said that to challenge the excesses of Bola Tinubu, saying, why should you remove a sitting governor? The judiciary, since they got that case, the judiciary did not sit on that case till today. Today, this thing have elapsed. A case that was brought to the judiciary that needed immediate sitting and settling, they didn't sit on it. They just allow him. Make it just pass. 6 months have gone under the water. 6 months have gone under the water. Our judiciary has failed the people. Tinubu has successfully, in the space of 2 years, destroyed the legislative arm of government and the judiciary arm of government. The only arm of government he's yet to destroy is the power, the fourth realm is the media. He has done that already. The media is in the 5th realm. The people are the 4th realm. It is the 4th realm, and we, the people, that he's yet to hijack and capture, even though he has his bandits and terrorists on social media. There are many of them like this in my life. They don't like me. They hate me well. George and Co. They don't like my face because I'm telling Nigerians the truth. They don't like me. If they see me, but I'll keep telling Nigerians the truth. The only people Tinubu is here to put in his pocket are the sensible Nigerians that are passing through the hell he has put us through. And hopefully, Nigerians wake up to our reality to understand that for us to fix our country, please mute your mic when you come up, please. For us to fix our country, we have to make sure we do away with this individual. We have to make sure that we put an end to his demagoguery. If he wants to continue his godfatherism kind of politics, he can go back to Lagos and do it. If Lagosians have been comfortable being his slaves for 20-something years, I don't have a problem because I'm not a Lagosian, even though I'll be talking about it because I'm a Nigerian. But the Lagosians are comfortable with it, no wahala. But as long as it is Nigeria where I'm a stakeholder in, my life, my family, my friends, my loved ones, even my enemies are all stakeholders in this Nigerian project. As long as it is Nigeria, I will always stand up and speak out against the tyranny, the tyrannical nature of this man, and make sure that Nigerians see what they're not making us see. Welcome to the live, my brothers and sisters. Let's have a wonderful conversation. But let me, before I run up the show. If I see all my people on on X and on YouTube. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Let's have a wonderful conversation. K Prince, I see you. Udo, my big bro, SIM card. It's good to have you on the platform. Faith Unlimited, NG, my sister. It's good to have you here. Please, guys, let's share the live. Let's repost the live. While I bring up speakers right now, let's react to the conversation. Today we're talking about the state of emergency in the uplifting, the illegal uplifting of the illegal state of emergency declared in Rivers State, and Pastor Paul Adefarasi vis-a-vis Governor Chukwuemeka Soludo. Welcome to the live. Let's go on. Please, guys, let's repost the live. Repost the live, everybody. Repost the live, please. My big brother, Master P, I think we have got very few that are going to speak today. So I think I'm going to make it a very, very short live, actually. But guys, let's power tap the live, guys, on X. Please, Money and Gang, we have to hit our 100K as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Please. And please, I beg Ed Job. Thank you so much. Mr. P, let's go. Mr. P, can you hear me? Oh my George, Dauda don't fear. Dauda no day again. Come on, you want to come and represent him? I really want to ask APC members what you people will do when the next president declares state of emergency in Lagos State. I really want to know what, and please mute your mic when you come up here to speak. Mr. P, when you come in, please just let me know. But let me Unstoppable, let me bring you to the conversation. Please welcome here. Good evening. You have the live. Welcome.
You see, if I'm a lawyer, I would have caught you red-handed. Red-handed.
You see? Red? You see, Dauda don't get both accounts.
I caught you red-handed. Hey! I'm just looking at you. I said, this guy doesn't know I am the dismantler.
Hey!
Man, of your
video. Hey! Dauda get. You see, wait. Pause. Pause. Before you continue. Pause now. Wait. Before you finish me, let me finish you well. As I don't hear your voice, make I finish you well. When I remember when I tell her about APC, I tell her say every APC supporter get 25 accounts. 25 accounts. 20. This one I Dauda Unstoppable 1. If you the time when you go unleash the remaining, you go hear them, you go fear. Hey, Dauda, welcome, my brother, welcome. Good evening.
I was laughing. And you know, for a normal me, I would not open my camera and say, I dare you. If I make you finish the thing they talk. People in the house, I'm here.
Hey. The dismantler.
And the nightmare of your video movie.
Well, brother, how you doing now?
Well, we thank God.
Did I say anything that is wrong today in my submission? Say the truth.
No, I came immediately. I said it very because I didn't hear your earlier submission.
Okay. Yeah, I want to first of all ask you a question. I want to ask you one question. When Peter Obi becomes president in 2027 and he declares state of emergency, answer my question, please. Just answer my question.
Okay.
When Peter Obi becomes president in 2027 and he declares state of emergency in Lagos State,
yes, sir,
and he brings an Igbo man or a man from Benin to become the sole administrator in Lagos, what will you do? Or what will you say? Be factual. I can't say be straightforward because you'll never be straightforward. Just give me your opinion.
I will say number one, is there any constitutional crisis in Lagos? Number two, is the House functioning, or the governor had used 3 people against the rest of the House? I will also ask the question, did the Supreme Court rule that there's no government in the state, because for them, as it was, the fact that he was using illegal members to, you have many people have not called him out on that. Illegality in the eyes of that. That is the reason. That is one of the basic things that put him into this trouble. And
Dauda, let's now agree that all these things you're saying now, because all these things you're saying right now were engineered. Whether you like it or not, these are political. This thing happening is all politics. And one Fakwade will put the Lagos own person in problem also. Let's just agree that all these grounds you're giving now will happen, and Peter Obi declares state of emergency in Lagos State. What will you do, or what will you say?
If all these conditions that I mentioned,
yes,
happen in Lagos, and if Peter Obi declares state of emergency, it is, and the Supreme Court have ruled that there's no government, I will support it.
You will support it.
If Peter Obi,
you will support it. You will support it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because and then there is a bombing. There is bombing going on at the same time. If all these conditions,
say there's bombing
in Lagos, and Peter Obi declares state of emergency, it's understandable. Okay. But I don't think the Lagos State will allow that to happen.
Okay.
I mean,
wait, no, Dauda, let me even help you. Let me even help you. Because you see how Nigeria operates is that the condition on which you accept to declare state of emergency might not be the condition on which I will accept, because a line have already been crossed. Me, I can just agree and say my condition is that whatever happens, if it will be said that the traffic in Lagos is too much and the government cannot fix it, state of emergency, I agree. No, Dauda, wait. No, Dauda, wait first. Wait. A precedent had already been set by Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. A precedent has been set. The conditions for that precedent being set is not what you can now tell me that it must be carried out across all states. It's not binding. It's not binding. It's Omo George, wait, you come to you. No, I don't want to make you go. I want to make you there. No answer. Wait, I'll come to you. Wait, Dauda finish. I'll come to you. Mr. P, when you're here, ready, let me know. Please, Dauda, go on.
So you see.
Okay, after that, you come, Mr. P. Go on, Dauda.
You see.
Let me restart your time.
I did bill. Maybe it's not President Tinubu that is there. Maybe many of you would have understood why the state of emergency was declared. But Tinubu is already a cloud. Like, as far as Tinubu name is there, whatever happened will not be understood at all. But if you take a look at it, sincerely speaking, Ugo Chinere, I am asking, where is Ugo Chinere? Ugo Chinere is the court. He will come and interrupt. Oh my God. Fubara will get confused again. Follow them. Ugo Chinere, anytime the court passes judgment, Ugo Chinere has his own judgment, interpretation of the judgment. And Fubara was following this one. And I said, see, people will continue to hate Wike, but they will never hold him legally accountable. Do you know why? Even if it is his personal interest, he pursues it according to the law. Now, if you take a look at what was happening in Rivers State, first of all, the point at which the governor crossed his line and delved into impeachable action was when he destroyed this House of Assembly. Huh? If you want to support if we are talking about equality before the law, legalistic Nigeria.
And Dauda, what is the law about House of members that decamp from a party?
Okay.
What is the law? What is the law? State it.
He loses his seat. If there's no conflict, he is fine.
If there's not conflict, sorry, don't say there's no conflict. If there are no factions, don't say conflict, don't change it. If there are no factions, the PDP had no factions. PDP had conflicts. Normal.
No, see.
No, that is the law. If there are factions, like in Labour now, they are that before, prior to Supreme Court judgment, there were different factions. A Papa faction, this one faction. You can now, as on that merit, you can leave. But as long as there are no factions, it is still one party. The moment you decamp from that party to another party, you automatically lose your seat. It is law. It is binding. The problem is that there is no implementation in Nigeria. And that's what the Rivers State members did. They left, they decamped from PDP to APC, and they ran back.
Wait, you see, Socrates said when he was I'm coming. When Socrates was sentenced,
you go see quote Newton law of motion.
When Socrates was sentenced to death, he said when his lawyer met him, his lawyer said they can plan his escape from prison. He told his lawyer, he said, though the verdict was contrary to fact, but it was passed by a legitimate court of law, I have to obey it. You see, I don't know where we are looking for legality outside the court. I don't know why we are looking for that kind of legality. If you want to see, you may not agree. That is why even the court system has several stages. Appeal, tribunal, what have you, until you get to the Supreme Court and it becomes the final decision.
That would explain to Nigerians why the Nigerian Supreme Court refused to sit when 11 governors took Tinubu to the court and to question this illegal impeachment. Why they never sat up until today? Explain to Nigerians.
Ask the same Supreme Court. Why is it that when Wike was a governor, he was fighting for value-added tax to be retained by the state? The case went to Supreme Court. Up to today, they have not listened to that case.
So, in essence, you're using one illegality to justify the other illegality, right?
You said?
In essence, because they did not sit on Wike own, they should not sit on this other one, Abi?
No, because you see, this is not a premise on which you conclude that a court system is practicing illegality, it has not even passed the case, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is that it is the only court of law, not a person, not a group, that can say this is illegal in Nigeria and it stands. It's only the court of law. That is the only. Forget about the challenges we have in the judicial system. It remains the only last hope that we still have in the country. And now, as it is now, don't forget, it was the same Supreme Court that brought Peter Obi back to power when he lost his seat. So no matter how the challenges of the judicial system is, it still serves our purpose. It's still the last place common Nigerians run to. Sometimes it may favor us, just as in abroad, some people will be crying that the justice did not favor them. It will not favor some people, it will favor some people. But honestly, if you want to be fair to Fubara, I love Wike and Fubara when they handed over. When Fubara started to do those things, I studied the matter very carefully. I said Fubara is not going to win the case.
So let's you know what all you're saying right now is politics, right? Let's now come to the reality at play. Wike demanded that Fubara be paying him over 20-something billion naira every month from the Rivers State allocation. Despite leaving Rivers State in massive debt. He should be paying him all this money, and that Fubara cannot go anywhere without answering him. Fubara is actually his boy. Fubara cannot pass any bill. Wike appointed all his commissioners. Wike appointed all his aides. Appointed every single thing. And you called him a governor. And you support such system, right?
Now, let me ask you a question.
No, before you ask me, I want your admittance. Do you support such system of government?
Admit what is not true?
How do you say it's not true? That's what Fubara came out and said. How do you say it's not true?
Where did you get that information?
Are you okay? You're not in Nigeria, and you always claim you're in grassroots.
No, I am loaded with Nigerian information.
You're not. Please, what I'm saying here right now, please, to anybody.
Fubara himself cannot prove that.
You see, the thing is,
Fubara cannot prove that.
Now hold. Let me bring in Master P. Master P, come in, please. Now hold. I'll come back to you.
And I'm not surprised because of the person that is speaking. It's so shameful that we have gotten to a point whereby we clap for nonsense and try to paint it and call it good. You just package rubbish and sell it to the public and speak good about it. It is so shameful that a country like Nigeria, as big as Nigeria, as rich as Nigeria, Nigeria is still struggling with certain basic amenities. For example, Nigeria is still battling with darkness. It is strange in Nigeria that there is pipe-borne water. Our children don't know what pipe-borne water looks like. They don't know what it means to say you turn on your tap, use it at any time, and then at the end of the month they bring bill and you pay. It is so shameful that countries, I mean Burkina Faso, they have 24 hours power supply. If there's interruption in power supply, sometimes it's once in 2 weeks, and it does not stay for up to 30 minutes. There's light. Everything is powered by light. So if the light goes off, it is going to affect water. It is going to affect your internet. So we have a small country like this. They obey law in this place. But the giant Nigeria, we have giants who still defend rubbish. Who has zero right to declare state of emergency. So why we court even back illegality and somebody is coming to tell us that he did it, the court. Which court in Nigeria is the last hope of common man? Who is the common man that the court right now as it stands in Nigeria is standing on behalf of? People have come to destroy everything. This man is still telling me that which case have gone to Supreme Court and justice was served. You are talking about Peter Obi. What is concerned Peter Obi for this matter? As at the time Obi won his case in court, the court was still normal.
Yes,
because we have normal people sitting in power, and now people have made everything as normal. You are still talking about the court. Which court? Edo state by state. Go and see the governor. The man that could not read budget. He won a case in Supreme Court, and you're telling me Supreme Court, you are talking this thing, and you don't even live in Nigeria. That's the painful thing. You live in a country that is organized, and you are talking about this organization, you are praising it. You are telling me Fubara, Wike. If not money, what is Wike looking for? Is it not an ex-governor? Was it not the same money? Why did they use the illegal man to conduct local government election and Supreme Court could nullify the election that was done by constituted authority and a man that was not voted into office, a man that came into office illegally, conducted an election and they are clapping for this.
The illegality is too much.
A former military man went to office. Nobody voted for him. One man just sat down and said, "Bala blue,
Even thank you so much. Breaking news. Even sorry, please, Mr. P. Even Tinubu's deputy Shetima came and said the president don't have the power to do what he did. Even Shetima said it was wrong. You see?
The Supreme Court know what they are doing.
You see?
So, do you have any other institution to run to? Except violence. Do you have any other institution to run to?
The Supreme Court using to judge the case. They are talking about.
No, you see, I use this. You see this issue of legality. That is what is going to prevent you from carrying arms.
Is the Supreme Court following the laws of Nigeria? That's the question you should be asking. Is the Supreme Court following the laws of Nigeria?
Even if the Supreme Court is passing judgment that you don't like, just as Socrates.
No, Supreme Court is passing judgment that does not make sense.
Now that the next moment they will call us Socrates again, I go blow you for eye.
To keep their judgment.
But Judge, I'm coming to you next after in 2 minutes after Master P, please.
A country that does not obey rule of law, you are talking about Supreme Court. what normal judgment of Supreme Court given since Tinubu came to power? Supreme Court will just be giving judgment anyhow. You cannot read the Constitution and be sure that this case will go this way. The case goes the way the president wants, and you're telling me Supreme Court. What law? Can you show me the section of the Constitution the Supreme Court have stated to give those nonsense judgments that they have been given? It makes me angry when people just come and begin to support rubbish because I'm a party man. Or I support this thing. The next thing they want to come and talk, you will say, is Peter Obi the president of Nigeria? Is Peter Obi now the standard? Everything Peter Obi is not ruling anybody. Tinubu is doing rubbish. Leave Obi out of it. This man is not doing well. More so the judiciary, what do you call it? Legislature. They are more so than the pockets. How can we be controlling River State? Oh, that's not the problem. What was Fubara doing with Wike? They bullied this man to submission, put him in their pocket, and you're telling me this is Bush Radio News. Why did they change all the local government channel? Why did they use the illegal man to conduct election? What have they done? They have put Fubara in the pocket, and somebody is here talking about it. The country you live in. Does the president remove any state government in the country you live in right now? So sometimes we talk, we look as if maybe somebody is just trying to insult somebody, but you are coming to insult our sensibility and you are talking about this thing. 2027, if Nigeria is a normal country, if Nigeria is still a normal country, by 2027, all of these illegal people and their illegal works will be removed. But do we even have the assurance?
No, there are illegal people waiting to take over.
Whether illegal people take over or not, if they go through a legal means and the means at least.
What is that legal means?
The legal means is when people go to election, they vote and the vote counts. That is the legal means.
Okay.
Illegal means is when they vote in the election, they announce whatever result they want to announce. That is illegal, like what they did in 2023. And you know,
if there is a dispute, what is the legal means again?
If you do not know, then I'm disappointed in you. If you do not know, that when somebody gets into
if the case between Fubara and Wike, was it in a barber shop that it was resolved?
Wait, where was it resolved?
You see, what I'm trying to say, man, you see, if Nigerians don't accept, that is, he said that you break up
you are just trying to
follow what the Supreme Court says.
Garbage to us. You want to package garbage to us and we should buy it. That's what you are doing.
No, the Supreme Court.
Oh, George, where are you now?
What are you quoting?
The same Supreme Court has given Obi victory.
Mr. P, I'm coming. I'm just a minute, please. Dauda, please. Okay, I'm coming. I'll come back to you. Meanwhile, guys, please, this live is not going to be that long today because tomorrow is our violence space. So I want to keep it as short as possible. So please, guys, you guys are a target of 100,000 likes minimum, please. So everybody, let's join on the power tapping gang, please. Everybody. While we'll circle back. I just sat back and probably allow you guys go on the back and forth because for me, for Nigerians to see the two different thought processes, those that support the illegalities and those that question the illegalities, for Nigerians to see how our fellow Nigerians think and how Nigerians see these things and how Nigerians enable these things. I made a tweet earlier on and I said, I quoted Tinubu and I said, thank you for setting the way. In the nearest future, there will be a state of emergency declared in Lagos. You and your Ronu terrorist brigade will weep, but we'll be here to remind you guys. For them to understand that these things you have done today, whatever you have said today, the ball you have set rolling today, you cannot ever come in at the middle of the game and expect the game to change. No. Nigerians will remind you when it happens. Because I said there's no politician in Nigerian history that is more power hungry or has shown the capacity to want to be a dictator like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All the people that served under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's set as 1999 set of governors, none of them today is a godfather in his state. I repeat, of all the 36 governors in 1999 that came in as governor with Bola Ahmed Tinubu in their states, none of them today can choose the next governor of the state. Only one man, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It doesn't make him super. It doesn't make him a great person. It doesn't make him an exceptional person. It only shows how power hungry such a person is. That 26 years after he became a governor, you're still entrenched in the system. You don't want you don't want the people to have the right to choose or dictate their next leader. And such a person that you've done everything in 26 years to hold one state, a next president will come and will take that state away from your hands. Let it be marked today, if Jesus Christ have not come by then. Mr. P, let me run to the next speaker, please. I'll come back to you because I want you to have your own submission. I just wanted to ask you, have your opinion on this. Let me come to Tino. Oh, my brother. My George, I wanted to ask you that question and you ran away, but come back, my brother, please. Tino, please, you have the live in 5 minutes. Tino Fino. I've unmuted your mic in case you cannot unmute your mic. Tino, are you there? Oh my goodness. All right, Fox. The Fox, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, Emir Sirdam, yeah, I can hear you. Now we pursue down that come out for where in the way around come your display. So.
Oh, you get where in there?
Now we pursue come out for there.
When you know what I'm saying? I'm saying now that they do shift, they go like 66 different lives every day.
We pursue from Agba, so now you run.
Okay, how about so they do live show like this? Now, can you unmute your mic and confirm that?
You don't think confirm.
Dauda, please unmute your mic. I need a confirmation.
You don't feel like.
Dauda, unmute your mic now. Now, you don't want to unmute your mic. Your mic don't pay you. Okay, say it's on call. It's on call. Even though I don't know why they call you. You know what? I admit.
Make him talk in a line now.
Oh. All right, the Fox. Go on, my brother. I have 5 minutes. Welcome.
My brother, in fact, I honestly don't even know what the topic is. So I think you need to.
No, we're talking about the state of emergency in Rivers State and also
they don't receive football back.
Yeah, no, instead I'm back today.
I pity that guy. Because he will not be this. He is not a governor. He is not the governor of Rivers State. Wikesi remains the grand caddy of Rivers State. So Fubara is just there as just a puppet. In fact, he can't even sign. He wouldn't even sign budgets at all. So he's just there as a figurehead. That's all I have to say. Emir Sirdam, sorry, I don't have much to say this night.
All right.
We don't finish back so please.
I shall say for them when I go down the chop APC.
No. We chop them wrong. I said down that run. I start off down that take off. When they begin telling us saying they do PhD in something AI, that you went study religion, you went go do religious studies. Now they do artificial intelligence. They quiz.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know why people support.
No, I don't run here.
I just don't know why.
No, I'm of the opinion that I feel it has to do with most people that support Tinubu has to do with interest, either sectional interest or for Dauda, I think is the fact that he's building his political capital. He wants to run for politics office, probably not now, but in the distant future, he wants to run for politics. So
no, for Dauda, I feel he's being sponsored by one of them.
It's a probability also, yes. It's a probability also.
Whatever he's doing, wherever he is, he's on sponsorship.
It's a probability. It's under huge probability.
Yeah, so that's why he's bent on.
Don't even ask him about terrorism in the north. He support them.
I know if you ask that about terrorism, that would no go. You don't go answer. That I think give you 30 seconds before he go answer you, because he will have to filter whatever he has to say.
It's unfortunate, but
he's a very wrong human being. It is unfortunately.
But let me. I'll come to you, Tatafu. Let me just run back to Mr. P. Please, just I think Dada interrupted your submission, so let me allow you to do your submission, and I'll come back to Tatafu.
You see, it is particularly shameful when we have people who have lived in developed worlds, they've lived in civilized climes, and then they came back to Nigeria to get into office, and then they use uncivilized routes to get to office at first. Now, the Tinubu Hallelujah boys will tell you, oh, Tinubu at the time was in America. Oh, he was treasurer in Mobi. He was this. Now, look at, first of all, let's not even argue whether he's a graduate or whether he was a criminal in America or whatever. Let's even assume that he didn't involve in any criminal activities in America. Look at the man that is destroying the country today. He has lived in America sometime in his life, as developed as America is. Does Tinubu resemble somebody that have once lived in America by virtue of what he does? The man is still talking today like he's campaigning. Oh, you don't have to pay for, you don't have to buy a car, pay the entire money. Jimovia, you should be thinking in that life. Is Jimovia the president of Nigeria? Who is going to bring the policies that will enable Jimovia to now give people car loan? It is the government that drives the policy. It is the government that will bail people out. It is the government that will bring in Burkina Faso, as I'm talking to you. There are brand new...
Guys, let's power tap, please.
There are brand new luxurious buses. I saw 3 today. I saw 3 of them. These buses are AC tight. It is for public transport at a very, very reduced price. But guess what? Here in Ouagadougou, I didn't see any bus that had up to half of the asset, that was half filled. Do you know why? People in this country are mobile. A country where majority of their citizens are mobile. They are still buying buses, brand new buses, to cushion the effect of transportation. Nigeria that doesn't have a lot of people that are mobile. Nigeria doesn't have up to 20. 20% is too big now. If 20% of Nigerians are mobile, we are saying that, 220 million, 22 million, we are saying that 44 million people have cars or bike or whatever means of transport that's not trekking. Nigeria does not have 20% people that are mobile. Burkina Faso, I can tell you that based on what I have seen so far, I have made a lot of videos now. I will post these videos in due course. Burkina Faso has nothing less than 60 to 70% of the people mobile. You cannot, on a Monday morning from Monday to Friday, you cannot see people in Burkina Faso on major roads standing to wait for transport. It's a small country with basic amenities. And then we have a big country like Nigeria. They are borrowing money to steal, looking for ways to increase tax, looking for ways to increase interest rates. And people will come and be explaining why the country is failing. Here in Burkina Faso, there's a new law right now that people should clear the drain in front of their houses or front of their stores. He said, no, this is the way they drive development. People who beat traffic lights, we see them every day. They are working public works. They work for free. They can give you a punishment. You do public work for 2 weeks. Instilling discipline on the people. Reducing government expenditure. There are plans. Roads are being constructed on a daily basis. Things are going on in the country. There's progress, and this country is run by a soldier that does not have a history of living in America, does not have a history of living in the UK or living in France. We have people who have lived in America, who have involved in illegal businesses in those places. People who can you name anybody in Tinubu's government today? There are governors under Tinubu's government that have 1 or 2 cases of fraud in America. People who have lived in the UK, the gang of people that have lived abroad, they came to Nigeria, they can't give us light, they can't give us pipe-borne water, and they are giving us lies on a daily basis. They can't even give us a stable economy. They can't give us a stable economy. They are destroying the economy and they are speaking English. We are not even talking about pipe-borne water, we have borehole. Just give us a good economy. Give us an economy, first thing, give us an economy that is better than late Buhari's economy. Now, we are even saying, give us the Buhari economy. They can't. This is the man that he was a treasurer in Mobi. Oga, use that your experience. You use the Mobi Oil Nigeria that the people hyped you with. Use the experience to run Nigeria and just give us a better economy. Give us a better economy. You cannot. But they are destroying it on a daily basis. They come and explain, things would have been worse. Who said? Who even made it bad in the first place? Is it not the same people? From 2015, they ruined the country to 2023. And then this one took over in 2023 and destroyed it further. And you are telling me that Emefiele was a problem. Since Emefiele have been in prison or whatever, incarcerated, what progress have you made with Cardoso and the team of people that you say you believe in teamship? The teamship that you believe in is a teamship to destroy the economy further. It is a teamship to increase interest rates and reduce production. You see, instead of consumption to production, it's now consumption to reduce production. They have reduced the little production that Nigeria has.
That one is from consumption to reduction.
From consumption to reduction of production. That's what they're doing. And it becomes disheartening. See, it pains me, it makes me emotional. When we have people who are supposed to be learned and they are defending these people, it just shows that these are the next set of diasporans that will destroy Nigeria further in another 20 years. It is very painful when I see somebody living abroad and the person is clapping for nonsense that's going on in the country. You know why it pains me? It pains me because I'm just seeing a future rubbish, a future practitioner of rubbish warming up to take over. If I'm not making sense to anybody, I'm not making sense to people who don't want to use their brain. Because somebody that is using his brain is supposed to know that the way Tinubu is running Nigeria, that's not how you run a country.
You're making sense, my brother.
No prudence. They've increased the burden. They've increased the number of parasites eating the money that the country is supposed to have. They have increased the number of people who who suffocates the country. No progress. If somebody looks at Nigeria and tells you that Nigeria is making progress, it's either the person does not understand what progress means or the person does not understand Nigeria as a country. The other day, was it not where somebody said that Nigeria's economy is steady, all right? Now, people didn't ask, by saying it's steady, does it mean that, or does she mean that Nigeria economy is making progress? They didn't ask that question. I just saw people who don't even understand the meaning of steady. Do you know that somebody can be in a hole, in a well, a deep well, and the person is steady? That you are steady
exactly.
in a well does not mean you are on top of a tree.
Exactly.
It just simply means that bottom that you are in, you are balanced there. Nigeria's economy under Tinubu became balanced in a bottomless pit. And people are clapping. They say don't balance. Balance in what? You see, if you have not traveled outside Nigeria and you are clapping for Tinubu, you deserve to be flogged. Then when you have traveled out and you are clapping for the man, bro, you don't deserve to have sense.
You deserve to be stoned.
Yes. Because when you leave Nigeria's border,
request Mike now.
Leave Nigeria's border with 2.8 million naira and cross over to Cotonou, you have 1 million sifa. Just leave Nigeria with 2.8 million naira and cross over to Cotonou, is 1 million sifa you have is in your pocket.
APC have destroyed Nigeria.
The same Cotonou that people used to go to buy things to see, oh, cars are cheaper
in Cotonou.
This one is cheaper. Now, take your 2.8 million, just cross the border. It is 1 million sifa.
APC have destroyed this country.
And this happened with Bala Blue. When Jonathan was in power, if you take 2.8 million naira to Cotonou,
that is over 20-something million. It's over close to 10 million sefa.
You are more than 10 million. Buhari now came in, APC. When Buhari was, if you take 2.8 million sifa, naira, to Cotonou, you still had at least something at equilibrium.
It was almost equal because that's when I went to Cotonou.
At equilibrium. Tinubu just entered, it went down. That is why people stopped going to Cotonou to buy certain things. Because you need to mobilize more naira to go and buy those things. As I speak to you, there are people in Lagos that are selling Indomie, selling different things, who are now shipping it to Burkina Faso, shipping it to Cotonou to go and sell.
God.
Because when they sell in Cotonou and sell in Burkina Faso, they make more profit than when they sell in Nigeria. You know why? Not because these countries made progress, but because Nigeria retrogressed. Do you understand? Nigeria moved so backwards that it became more profitable to trade in Cotonou and trade in Burkina Faso. And people are still clapping. So when you see these things, you just begin to pity the mindset of people who don't want to grow. There are some people who decide to be stupid because they are Yoruba. Some people have decided to be stupid because they are Hausa. Because they think it's about tribe. They think it's about religion. They think it's about, oh, it's my brother. So when some of these people see a Yoruba man that is thinking straight, the simple thing they will say is, oh, Omoale is a bastard. But they don't really think to ask, come on. When you are a Yoruba man, you cross Nigeria's border with 2.8 million naira. Do you change it for 5 million sifa? Because you are a Yoruba man. Do you think if Tinubu or people in government, if they need 10 million CFA, do you think they will be cracking their head on how to get it? They will just simply take your money, extra code. They'll just write something for it. They just write something for it. There are people in government who have written something to sponsor their babe to go and do vacation. There are people in government, federal and state, who take money they borrow to give to their girlfriends to go and flex, to travel abroad. They just write something on it. Once it has a name, they write it. That's all. Is it not Fubara that they have put in their pockets now? Wike came out to boast that he wanted Fubara out of office. What a lawless country.
Man.
When the Minister of FCT said, I wanted him out. But Mr. President said we should suspend him, and somebody is coming to quote constitution that he does not even know. Does the Constitution tell you that the president at his discretion can remove a governor that was elected to power? The Constitution does not say that. But he did. After removing this man from power, he brought a former military man, gave him 6 months to destroy. You can imagine somebody that was appointed by Mr. President, which is first of all illegal. It was okayed by the legislature because our legislature is a rubber stamp. Probably okayed by the court. because people who went to court, they were not answered. When Wike's people went to court, down to Supreme Court, they dissolved an election for no reason. They just made up something. After they made up something, then look at the Sujaman, the illegal governor, now conducted an election. Tell me which Supreme Court will notify this one that is already null and void if we are to allow the Constitution speak. So inside all of this, I can only tell you that it is unfortunate that we are so smart in Nigeria that we have some of the dumbest people in Africa. And to make it worse, some of these dumb people are living in economies that are fast. Economies where things are working. Somebody just decides to be dumb. And dumb for no reason. When I will say this and stop. I have come to discover that only wise people love compliments. Foolish people don't like compliments. Because when a man speaks wisely and you say, oh, this man is a wise man, he doesn't get angry. But when a fool speaks foolishly and you recognize him as a fool, he gets angry. Because foolish people, they don't like compliments. I rest my case.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. I can't even. Honestly, you toss a whole lot of nerve, man. APC have destroyed Nigeria. APC have destroyed Nigeria. This is not even a matter of now, say, anger or sentiment. APC don't scatter this country. As a child growing up, I remember when people will come back from market, they went to Cotonou, they will buy bail, they will carry it and come to Jos. As in, there's a market in Plateau. If you've been to Plateau, you know about it called Terminus Market. If you see shoes, we used to buy the kind of shoes we wear back then. We wear the best of Nikes, best of Adidas, secondhand from Cotonou. Best as Kai. If you go to Cotonou then with small Nigerian naira, thank you so much. You come back, you're balling. You're balling till APC happened to this country. As we are speaking right now, all our neighboring countries. In fact, my friend has said that before, most of the house girls used to come from Cameroon to Nigeria. Now they have left Nigeria and have gone back. Why? Because The money if you pay them, people that are paying 50,000 naira before as house girl from Cameroon, that if she change the money to their sefa, is like it is giving her like probably equivalent to like 200,000 of their money. Now you're still paying her 50,000 naira. If she change the money to her sefa, you're giving her like 15 or like 12k.
The thing is, 28,000 naira is 10,000 sifa. So 56,000 is 20,000 sifa.
Imagine.
That's 56k.
Imagine.
It's 20,000 sifa.
Imagine.
Can I ask a question?
Now, what nonsense question do you want to ask? First of all, let me ask you a question. Now, is it true? How many? Answer the question. How many lives have you been on today first? Because I got situation reports.
One.
It's because that one they don't catch you.
No, don't mind those guys, Fox and the Tata. Don't see. You when people don't allow, you see, you know you
Don't worry. Ask your question.
No, you are the only one that is running a platform that is not like North Korea. Those guys are North Korean spies. They I think they are sitting down on injection. You can't even talk. They can't talk. They are bandits. I said, let me leave them with their bandits.
You can, as an AP supporter, you have no right to call anybody, but you people are the bandits. You people are they're just giving you energy of what the kind of energy people give. So don't blame them. Ask a question I wanted to ask, please.
Okay, I know those guys who come and be running their mouth. I don't beat them for that platform time.
Ask question when you want to ask.
Flog them like. Mr. P.
Yeah.
Mr. P, you said that Nigerian people are now carrying you are trying to say Nigerian people are now carrying Indomie to go and sell in Benin.
I'm not trying to say that's what I said.
Nigerians are carrying macaroni to go and sell in Benin.
That's what I said.
Now, that's what you said. And again, Oga, Mr. Addison, you said terminals before they used to bring shoes, but because the money is bad now, they don't bring it again, all those things. That is the economy that Tinubu is building. Stop importation. Rather export. See, I know what.
I've heard your question. Now I see why they used to pursue you. Now I see why they pursue you. Now I see why they consider you as bandits.
Just imagine you see when somebody is now
a country that does not produce anything, you want to stop importation.
So the macaroni, where did it come from?
Now, listen, Dauda.
The shoes in Lagos, why do we have to go to new shoes?
Wait, Dauda, let me answer the question. At least you asked the question and then you made it clear. Now, the cars that China is exporting all over the world, is it because they can sell it for higher price, in other places than China? That's why they are exporting. Or they are exporting because they have made enough so that they can make money from what they are making? The answer is very, very obvious. Most of these things these people make, some of them, they don't even need them as much. For example, I was telling somebody that if Oyibo people or Chinese people were eating gari as their staple food, they would have made machine that will fry the gari industrially. The reason we are still using agbada firewood to fry gari is because it's a black man's problem. So it shows that many of these countries that are production driven, they are not going to sell it because it's costlier in some other places. That's the difference between Agbado economics and real economics. The fact that people are taking Indomie and some other things to go and sell in other African countries is because of profit. Not because Nigeria has too much. That, oh, we now have too much, let us push it to other places. So if you want to now be happy
who is making the profit? Is it not the Nigerian businessman?
They sell, they take Indomie
He
to
makes
other
profit
countries.
from exportation. That is the language.
Which exportation profit? He's making profit when you are telling me he's making profit for exportation. So what does the country gain from the one that somebody went to sell in Burkina Faso?
So if I've published on the newspaper for this automating Gary and Kamu people.
Dauda, wait. Your time have not reached. Let me bring on that speakers. Please wait. Oh, critical thinker, please come in. Meanwhile, guys, please let's get this live. Let's get this live to 100K, please, guys. Please let's power tap. Everybody power tap. And if you're on other platforms, you want to speak, just come on X and come to TikTok, and request the mic. And also, don't forget our violence piece will be live. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow 8 p.m. Nigerian time, hopefully. So please join us tomorrow. Let's go back to the conversation. Critical thinker, please, guys. TikTokers, what's happening? Let's power tap, man. They want to get to 100K as quick as possible. Critical, please come in, my brother. Good evening. You have 5 minutes.
Should I say don't go watch Champions League tomorrow?
I'll go see what champ. Which people they play tomorrow, sir? Which people they play tomorrow?
If games day, I don't say let's check online. Some games day tomorrow. I never check out.
No, that's not done with already. That's not. Go on, bro.
See, I do not much to say after listening to my brother, Mr. P. He speaks so eloquently, and you see, that again, the reason why I have to say your name is because you have this habit of coming online and just saying a lot of incorrect and misleading things. See, I want to ask you a question. The Indomie that you are referring to about importing, where is Indomie manufactured? Do you know that they used to make Indomie in Nigeria before? The last I checked, they relocated the Indomie factory from Nigeria to Ghana. So again, you're talking about production but let me not digress too much. Let me go to the topic at hand, to the topic of the day. River State. For me, as someone from Delta State, so I believe I am from Niger Delta, and above all, I'm in Nigeria. It's a bit sad to see what has happened in River State because, unfortunately, there has been a precedent that has been set that it's happened before, but this one is just so glaring and it's almost saddening because you cannot unsee what has happened. So basically, what we have learned and what will be until we have a sensible president that understands what the rule of law is and what democracy is once a political godfather decides that
Now that it is no.
Is
Cricket can go on.
So I was going to say that when you have a president governor saying that, you know what, his godfather is not able to put his godfather in check. He's not able to carry on with the reins of the state, doing what they're supposed to do, what people voted in for, people from River State voted in for, to make laws, to make their life better. And the former governor, Wilson Wike, has decided that, you know what, I still want to put my hands in the state coffers and, enjoy this lovely, huge amounts of money that River State is allocated. Those are troubling signs for our country at large. I think any well-meaning Nigerian would be alarmed by what is happening. But the thing is, it's not happening in isolation. It's happening in Osun State. I don't know the status of David, what's his name? Adeleke. I'm forgetting the governor's name, but I know he's Mr. Adeleke, Governor Adeleke. I don't know how they have resolved the issue with his federal allocations. I know Tinubu was holding it back for a while. I don't know if he has finally released it. But if he hasn't, then all these are troubling signs for the country. To people like Dauda, apparently Jagaban was started as a Democrat, a man that fought for democracy in Nigeria, that built Lagos, that made Lagos into paradise. But we can all see that, as Mr. P has said, our country is steady in decline. That is all Nigeria is doing now. We're steady in decline. The stats are very alarming. And Dauda, I know you say you're a PhD holder, but for someone that, if you are someone that is indeed a PhD holder, based on the things you have said on a public platform, if I was your professor, I will fail you because you are shown that you are incapable of critical thinking. You are incapable of being objective. You are capable of agreeing with discernible facts, things that cannot be refuted.
Agreed.
Things that everyone can see. That is so glaring that even a blind man may not be able to see, but they can feel the pinch. You come here and try to hoodwink us and tell us that black is white. How dare you? How dare you come and deceive us because you think you are you're more knowledgeable than us. We're not stupid. Nigerians are very, very intelligent people. We know what is happening. Our country is not what it was 4 years ago. And it's certainly not what it was 8 years ago. 8 years ago, like Mr. P said, there were influx of Congolese, Beninoas, people from Sierra Leone, people from Liberia, all coming to Nigeria to make a better living. Now, these people are leaving our country.
Oh.
That is the state of affairs. That is the state of affairs. Nigeria was a melting pot for everyone across West Africa. I knew people from Mali that used to come to Nigeria. Senegal, but where are we today? Nigerians are fleeing to Ghana, Cameroon, everywhere. They are telling me that Tinubu has done what? What has he done? What he has done is impoverish Nigerians, brought insecurity, hunger, strife, hardship. The so-called Lagos build. I heard people talking about that video. I saw the video for that today, and I wanted to weep for our country because the amount of money that Tinubu has spent just traveling to France. I'm sure if you just say, you know what, I want to use it to just make sure that we have a functioning fire service in Nigeria, we would have one now. And so, please, Dauda, when you come and speak, you can say what you want to say because at the end of the day, it's a reflection on who you are. It doesn't have anything to do with us. The Nigerians cannot be fully hoodwinked. We cannot be deceived. We see what is happening. And whether you like it or not, 2027, Tinubu is going to be voted out. The tide is already, the momentum is already peaking. You may not be able to see it, but strategic movements have already been made. And in spite of what Tinubu will do or try to undo, 2027, we go finish ourselves there. So Sirdam, thank you so much for all the hard work you do.
Thank you.
See, even though I do not agree with your politics, I do not believe you're irredeemable. And I believe if you stop doing the bidding of those that do not mean well for Nigeria and call a spade and say that, you know what, the country, because I don't think you have any other citizenship apart from Nigeria. And if you do, good for you. But if you want your children's children to look up to you and say, you know what, my grandfather stood for something that was good. My grandfather took and fought for a country when he was on the edge of going into oblivion. Because whether we like it or not, 2027, we go enter one trouser. That's the only way. We must only enter one trouser. I don't want us to say, but now one trouser we got to enter, because if not, well, we don't get anywhere else. because I don't see we cannot survive 4 years of Jagaban again. Now, skeletons go to work on the streets of Nigeria. You know, fix. So, Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, brother Critical. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not even gonna cap, man. You said a whole lot, and for me, people might not understand. For me, I believe, except Dada has no soul. If he has no soul, then he's irredeemable. But as long as he has a soul, I have converted worse people than Dauda that were supporters of this criminal party. Mute your mic first. I've converted worse bandits. This was the kind of RPG come my space those days. I've converted them to becoming well-meaning Nigerians. Because at the end of all these conversations, after all this banter and everything, we all go back to our reality. The reality is that Nigeria is in shambles. The reality is that Nigeria is not working. The reality is that Daudas, your family are one incident away from you calling or saying RIP. That is our reality. So I am a firm believer. People are saying Dauda cannot be delivered. Even my brother must have said Dauda cannot be delivered. I'm saying this again. If Dauda is not being delivered on this platform, it is because he is actually a beneficiary of the government. Sorry, terrorist, sorry. He's actually the beneficiary of the government. And if he is, I cannot deliver such a person. Because the only people that I believe that will still be supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu by 2027 are people that are eating from Tinubu's coffers. And I know there are many people that he has put on his payroll that are eating from his coffers. Right? So those ones will always come out here to speak about it. Like Archangels and the rest, they will always come out here and speak about him. That one is a must because then pay them for that work. But for someone like that I'm not see yet, I've not verified his account number, his account details, whether he's on the pay list. I've not verified it yet. I believe that maybe there's still hope for him. But let's move on.
You cannot spoke. You can wait. You have to wait.
Who be that? There's still hope for Dauda. People should not give up. So when it happened, people remember that Dauda was converted on the Emir Sirdam show. People will say, yes, it happened. But let me move on.
I laugh in pidgin English.
You will be converted here now, except your if you don't get converted, you know what my house brother used to call iron quandem. That means your iron, you don't say iron quandem.
Just give me my time. Let me present so that you additional 2 years to try your let me break my presentation so that you know that I'm 5 years ahead again.
I swear, if you're not converted on this platform, I swear I will sell you to my Aboki brothers as iron quandem. They go carry you for Wibero because you're not wanting to be called a human being anymore. If after all the knowledge you get here, wait. If after all the real knowledge you get on this platform, you don't get converted. Nothing can save you. You're already a candidate for hellfire. Umbo Bullet, come in, please. Everybody, will get 1 for 4 minutes now, please, so that I can wrap up. Please, meanwhile, before Umbo Bullet, please. Umbo Bullet, calm down. My people on this space, please. I don't know what is happening. No. When I want to make I see my eye, not tired. Wait now, Umbo Bullet, wait now, please wait. I just want to appeal. You people should give me my 100K now. Let me rest. Let's power tap now, eh? Let's go. Money, what's happening? If you want me to stay here till I want to end the show now, I beg. And they wait for your Umbo Bullet, please have 4 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah. Good evening. Good morning.
Meet me here now.
Bandits, calm down. Terror.
Can you hear me, Sir?
Yeah, go on, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. Just to chip in to what Mr. P said. I remember.
Dauda the power tap. Dauda be power tapping.
There was
Umbo Bullet, you don't shift.
Water.
The air voice of my grand, I don't say they shit. See what in Nigeria they pass through. My brother, they shit. Come to talk about the country. Down there, if you don't convert, you go see lightning will go fire your anus. You don't go fish it. You don't go fish it for 1 month. You go see them. Don't convert from bad governance. You go see it. You don't know my mouth. You go hear them. Mobile continue. Nigerians they shift for middle of night. Come they talk about their country. Right. Gone. Bullet. They don't bless. They don't sit in phone for shift. No wahala, my brother. When you come back, I'll give you time. Now, so at that time, I go go hide for inside toilet for when I do my shit. I go hide for inside toilet. Come they talk about this country. They attack this country for inside toilet. They say, "Why are you? Why are you? Hey, your time for it." Hi. I couldn't touch. I don't want people to say, "Don't support this APC or they'll destroy this country." Or 2022. I don't they go space. They shout. I go take break wrong for it. My friends who go to work, they say, "This guy, what's it cost? Leave these people now, leave Nigeria." I say, "No, we have to fix our country," because I knew what was coming. I knew Tinubu, the disaster was coming. We have to warn Nigerians. We have to warn Nigerians. Very, very important. We warn Nigerians that this disaster will destroy our country. And see it. In 2 years, it has destroyed everything. Cotonou, Benin Republic is better than Nigeria today. Cameroon, better. Every country in Africa now, better past Nigeria. Every country in Africa now. Now will be last. A disaster have come upon us. Other countries will say national disaster, tsunami, earthquake, and the rest. Our own earthquake na Tinubu and APC happened to us. Bullet, are you ready to speak now?
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah, better. Please let me start the time. I give you 4 minutes, my brother. Go on.
Okay. So this River State. I think the problem is the people of River State. Yeah, because I remember in 2003 or thereabouts. Yeah.
Bullet, this is your patient. No go allow you rest too. Blessing na Oyinbo with their descendants. Don't. Bullet, blessing na Oyinbo we don't steal where their descendants steal our money for Africa. Well, that one they worry you. This patient where they take care of. Blessing that one na them. These ones are the ones where they na APC of Oyinbo APC. And then down the cartel.
Is it from your side?
Bullet can never be from my side though.
Out of justice, know what is trying.
It can never be from my side. My side is very sharp.
Okay. Is it better now?
It's better going and coming. So try, continue. I know when you stop, you carry on like that.
Okay. So, yeah. So when the Web brothers were in charge of Anambra State, they were always choosing to become the president. And Obi came in. Let me say, not Obi. The Anambra people looked the other way around. They left PDP and all that, went to a neutral person, Obi. And Obi changed the dynamics of that state. And remember when the governor of the then state, when the governor is to deal tomorrow, Chris Ngige, remains the governor. A sitting governor was kidnapped in Nigeria, but it was the confederalism in the state. So the people of River State should look the other way around. Forget about Fubara, because Fubara is not fighting for them. Forget about Wiki, forget about what is happening, and look for a neutral person who has interests of the state at heart and elect the person. Put this confederalism at rest, because from 2007, but from 1999, anybody who contested who ruled River State has always wanted to be the president. And most time they use their money to fund the center, especially the elections. I remember Odele in 2007 was the president. All the River's money he used to fund that idea.
It was OBJ that single-handedly stopped him. Something happened to Amechi in 2015. He used part of River State money to fund the Buhari's government. And this people, same thing. Wiki was funding PDP from 2015 to 2023 until he was not able to get the ticket. So the problem is not these people. The problem is the people of River State, and they seem to not bothered. They seem to not bothered because the state is rich. As much as I remember 2015, River State's results was one of the last results that came in, and it was for Jonathan. And when Wiki had a hand in it, 2023 was the same thing, but nobody knew where Wiki was, whether it was with Obi or with Tinubu. But when he saw how the election was going, he now declared showed those 2 million votes to Tinubu. And that was what made the INEC declare Tinubu the winner. Because most of my friends who are born and raised in Port Harcourt, till tomorrow they will swear with Amadeo that Obi won River State. What Tinubu is fighting for, that 2 million vote that comes out from River State every election year. Same thing Wike is fighting for. Same thing Fubara is fighting for, not the interest of the people. I would suggest they look the other way around and end up for that reason in the state. Because I can River State being one of the richest states in the country. They are among one of the poorest states in the country. The people of River State are so poor that it doesn't matter. It's too poor and compare River State with Enugu State in terms of poverty, the poverty level. So they should look the other way around. They should do the other way around. Just to add to what Mr. P said, I'm surprised that in this 21st century, 2025, Nigeria had basic things like born water. But as a child, we grew up in Niger State, in the early 90s. We had pipe-borne water running on the street. And it was done by Impress 6. That's called by Impress 6. I remember as a child, we go to school and we drink water from that tap on the street. As an adult, I lived in a place called Kubwa. I built a house in Kubwa. Look at Kubwa, look at those man dam, very close, but Kubwa does not have pipe-borne water. Kubwa does not have pipe-borne water, but as a dam, Usman Dam, the government spend money within every now and then. I spent in 2020, I spent over 400,000 naira digging borehole. And for my place, if I look up, I will see Usman Dam, very lacking water. That's not supply a lot of FCT water, but Kubwa. Abuja has a whole lack, which is even if you like lack, a basic thing as pipe-borne water. I stop here.
Thank you very much, Mbo. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless your hustle, man. Thank you very much. These are the proud. I say that when you see Nigerians that are doing, working hard, working diligently in diaspora, they are all anti-Tinubu, all anti-APC. 98%. The remaining 2% are the ones that are probably blinded by bigotry and tribalism. You cannot be working hard and earning a living in a foreign land and you'll be supporting the disaster called APC back home. It's not possible. It's not possible, my brother. God bless your hands, man. Thank you so much. And for Mickey, my brother, please come in, please. I'm trying to make it as fast as possible, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. And for Mickey, my brother, are you there?
Hello, Saddam. Oga, they bypass me.
Now that it is smoke Igbo, it take Indian hymn in wicked voice. I don't know that.
Can you hear me?
Mickey, there's your earpiece.
No, I did drive.
Oh, how long it will take?
I've been driving, so I've just been following, that's why I just, but I've been following the conversation.
Go on now, let's manage you. Go on, my brother.
Yeah, but is it a bit like, am I audible?
You're audible, but I don't know if it's good for you to drive and speak. I want you to concentrate when you're driving.
No, I'm fine. No, they're all right.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, drop it for us now, bro. Go on.
See, me, I'm not in the business of coming to come and discuss some silly politics with anybody. You get all these, anytime I hear these political permutations that people are talking about, it annoys me. Like who gives a shit whether one person is talking about one killing or vote? All those numbers you guys are talking about, they are just made up stupid numbers. Look, these people, look, if we are not going to, mobilize people for the first time after 1993, I know that 1993 was the first time that Nigerians actually voted, and that vote can say that this is a vote.
like people's vote counted. And despite all that, what happened? You know, everything was rubbish. And ideologically, and from if people who understand history, you will realize that some of the people who are calling themselves savior of democracy today, they were part of the people that were working behind this thing in 1993 to nullify that election. But they want to rewrite history for us today now because Nigerians are gullible. They want to rewrite history. Somebody like Tinubu will be saying that he fought for democracy. What fucking democracy did he fight for? There is nobody that fought for democracy that will be behaving the way Tinubu is behaving now. These guys don't believe in democracy. Tinubu does not believe in democracy. APC guys don't believe. In fact, PDP were still more as high-handed as PDP government was. They were still more democratic than APC. They were more democratic than APC. The type of thing that APC are doing right now, APC are doing right now. If PDP had done the same thing at that time, there would have been civil war in Nigeria. PDP government allowed APC to do all this rubbish they were doing because they held on to the principle of they held on to democratic principle and the rule of law. See, the guy in Answer Rock right now, he does not believe in the rule of law. He never has. He never has. For some of you who don't understand who don't understand how Lagos has been and what has been happening in Lagos since this guy came into power, you come here and people just go on national TV and defend the indefensible, and they just make us look like we were just born yesterday. Some of us have been around and we've seen the other side of Lagos, the good side of Lagos before Tinubu came into the governance. I enjoyed, as crazy as Lagos was, before Tinubu became the governor of Lagos State, before APC took over Lagos State, there were a lot of things I enjoyed in Lagos State. I went to a Jakonde school. I got free books, free textbooks.
Okay.
I enjoyed free textbooks. So it's not like they were saying it. The area I was living at my school, when I moved from one part of Lagos to the other side, you know Abeson Estate, if you've heard of Abeson Estate, my school was there, and majority of the people who were my classmates were living in that estate, and they were just middle class people, government workers, civil servants who were average earners. They were the ones living in government estate. How many Nigerians, how many civil servants can afford to live in any housing scheme that this present day government, APC government are building? How many civil servants that earn legitimate money? I'm not talking about corrupt money. Legitimate money. How many of them can afford to live in any of the housing schemes that APC government have built in the past 21 years, or 20-something years, 23 years that Tinubu has been in the affairs of Lagos State? So what are you people talking about? What are you talking about? When I was in school, most on the estate, there were just a lot of average Nigerians living there. 3-bedroom flats. Jack on the estate, all over Lagos. Average people were the ones. Guess what? Do you know that Tinubu is trying to, most of all those estates now, like I think the one on the island now, they're trying to demolish it. They're trying to demolish Jack on the estate, and then they will turn it to a Tinubu estate. As usual, the way it does, land grabbing, wrong with it. It's been grabbing it since. So when people come and I was looking at, 2022, I could remember when the campaign was going on, I was warning a lot of people, like, are you guys dumb or what? Are you guys stupid? Do you know that even all the Obas in Lagos, Tinubu has all of them in his pocket.
Exactly.
When he came in there, you know what he did? All the first-class Obas, he created a lot of first-class Obas. Divide and rule, that's how he works. He created a lot of first-class Obas, elevated a lot of them, got all their children, and put them as commissioners, put them in offices, made them head of our standards in Lagos.
Exactly.
And all of them were like, oh, so that's what he did. He put all their children there as commissioners. So when he was establishing the structure of APC, the criminal structure in Lagos State, when he was not making demands, those guys could not say no.
Exactly.
All the thoughts in Lagos State that these are things I know, I lived it. I'm somebody that's very close. I'm close to the system, so I'm giving you first-hand information. You know all the notorious thugs in Lagos? You know what Tinubu does? Once he hears that there's a notorious thug somewhere that is causing mayhem in one place, he gets him and puts him under his payroll.
Exactly.
That's I think this guy recruits the worst in the society to do his bidding. So FBC has the muscle department, just like a mafia organization run. They have the ones that are hitmen. They get all the crazy ones in the society, give them cars, give them houses and all that, just make them feel good. And those guys are ready to die for them.
Exactly.
So when I tell people that for Nigeria to turn around, we must be ready to, I must be like, is either we get it right or we all fight. All these people, all this fear people are afraid of. How many prisons does Nigeria have? Prison. Can Nigeria arrest, can they decide to send 2 million Nigerians to prison? Which prison won't contain everybody? You will see. Which prison for Nigeria? Do you know the population of Nigeria? Over 200 million. If 10% of us are ready, we will take that country back. There is no police, there is no DSS, there is no I'm not saying that can change things in that place. So what are we afraid of? I was listening to Cosmos Madoka when he was saying that Nigeria missed an opportunity during NSAS. That Nigeria missed an opportunity. That when those people kept shooting, that is enough. That is when we should have mobilized more. But guess what? Because of the fear, because that protest was not a protest that was born out of an ideology to take back that country. So it was easy to infiltrate and the government could do whatever they wanted to do. So this time around, stop all this political permutation. I hate it. It gets me my feeling poison. Stop doing that. It's not going to help anybody. All this permutation that if I think we'll do this, if Peter will do this, stop that shit. I know that there are a lot of good people in politics, but good people will not save Nigeria. It's Nigeria that will save Nigeria. And we all have to keep pressing that message. Wake everybody the fuck up. You have to be ready. Look, we can. You don't know. Even if Tinubu leaves that Nigeria as the president, what he has done in Nigeria is going to take us a decade to undo his philosophy. Because before Tinubu became the governor, Tinubu started his own political godfatherism, took it to the next level in Nigeria. Everything that Wike is talking about political structure, everybody in Nigeria is not talking about political structure. Who was political structure in 1999? Who was talking about it? So you can see that he has a lot of prodigies. All the elites, these are the people that benefit from him. So you never, when they talk about the structure, never say that they talk structure for 2023. When Tinubu shocked them and won the election. So you leave all the political rubbish and permutation. Let Nigerians just be ready to vote. I don't care. I don't talk these things. I don't care who they vote for. I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. I know if they like me, they vote Gorilla. If Gorilla get party, when Nigeria come out and mass, come go vote that Gorilla. I will be so happy. You know why? Because I know that it was Nigeria that decided to vote for the Gorilla.
Facts.
That is what we need to preach. That is what we need to preach. I love Peter Obi and all that. But my point is, first is that Nigerians should wake up and stop depending on political permutations. The democratic system in Nigeria right now cannot put Nigeria forward. That's a fact. All those crowds that you have in the House of Assembly, the House of Rep, those guys, those systems cannot take Nigeria anywhere. The guy is coming out today now to talk about how he was bad. The economy they met, he was bad. Was he not in the Senate? Was he not in the National Assembly? Were they not the one passing those ways and means that they were preaching?
God bless you.
If we can do that, you will see these guys. We are the majority, they are the few. Arrest the mic.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you, Mikey. God bless you. And this, your submission brings me to what happened in Akwa Ibom State over the weekend. Let me read the message. Meanwhile, guys, let's power tap, please. Let's power tap. We have to wrap this space up at the top of the hour, please. Everybody power tap. Let's get our numbers. We are short. We are going behind. You guys are really spoiling or dulling my spirit. But let me read the tweet I got from someone in Akwa Ibom. Let me put it out. I'm going to have to cut my Mikey's submission also. Just someone remind me, please. I have to cut his mic submission and post it tomorrow. Someone, my sister sent me and said, my brother, good evening. I trust your day went well by God's grace. Kindly, okay, let me read what she said on Sunday. Sorry. She said, happy Sunday, my brother. Sirdam, what really happened at the coalition center of the ADC unveiling yesterday in Akwa Ibom State? It was such a display of strength from the entire coalition. Counter thugs was everywhere, and the government thugs stayed clear. I repeat that paragraph. Counter thugs were everywhere, and the government thugs stayed clear. This is what I want to update you. Akwa Ibom State, no be Lagos. And I got another, and then I posted that tweet, and I got a follow-up from another person and said, hello, bro. Good afternoon. Utuk State Secretary, Movement, Akwa Ibom State. I saw your screenshot post from Akwa Ibom State. Now we run am. I told APC guys that Uyo no be Lagos. Mad for madness. My sister will tell you. See, there is no amount of thuggery. There is no amount of banditry APC want to pull out in the next elections that they can match if Nigerians come out in their numbers and say enough is enough. And knowing fully well how these people operate. I thank God Mickey was not here when I made my submission earlier on. If you were here listening to what I said earlier on, I said Tinubu's government, Tinubu is a man of the elites. And how he has created a system that if we Nigerians don't stand up to challenge, can keep him in power till even in his grave. He will be from his grave dictating the next president for Nigerians. Because one thing that he has successfully captured is the elite class. Those ones are a bunch of non-entities. They are useless people. They don't have those ones. He has given some of their children SSA, ADC, put them in different positions so they cannot even speak. Your pastors, your bishops, all these people that have their relatives are already in strategic position with the government. So they will never speak against this man. It is me and you as Nigerians that have to be out there with our voice, understanding something. The first thing, principle for me, is that I've already conquered it. I've conquered fear and I've conquered death. I understand deeply within me that I will not live this life forever. We are all on transit on earth. Nigerians are always scared. You una they fear too much, like you people are even alive. The moment these people understand that we have all conquered fear, that we are no longer scared of death, that is the moment we take back our country. That is when we take back our country. We have to understand and get to our mind to that level that Omo, bring it on. 2027, bring it on. Tinubu, deploy all your madness. Bring the madness. Let us meet on the front of madness. Madness is the only cure to madness. Gentlemanism has no Tinubu. If you the moment you show any sign of weakness, in fact, our mantra should be Burna Boy's album, no sign of weakness. The moment you show these guys a sign of weakness, they will use it against us. We have to insist. Because Nigeria cannot, for the life of me, survive another 4 years of these criminals in power. We cannot. Let's even see if we can survive these next 2 years if Jesus Christ does not come, as I always put it as a caveat. Humanity, please welcome. Humanity first. Please, you have 4 minutes, please.
Thank you so much. I think the last speaker spoke so much and then he speaks so well. I think it is just ideal that Nigerians should understand now that the only life that we got, it only depends on us right now, just like you said. Nigeria is they have hold us on no stage, and then it is only the people that can liberate this country at this stage. Look at this man, the way he has handled the country. We have we have seen different governments, but not this wars. You crash the currency more than 400%. You devalue the naira, and that is not even enough. You increase the fuel, the only commodity that actually match whatever. You increase by 600%. That drives the economy of the country, and you double or triple that cost of power. And you want people to laugh, give you accolades. I think it's high time. You saying Tinubu is the best. You should be ashamed of yourself. All of you find yourself in diaspora today. You are enjoying dividend of democracy. You are driving 10 hours on the road. Nobody is kidnapping you, and you cannot think. And that is it. And when you see people like that going back to Nigeria, they kidnap them, you demand 40 million from them, and buy them at the end of the day. That's when you know that Tinubu is the best. Nigeria is good. A very useless adult. You will be in your diaspora, the same things. This is the high time. You see the way people are buying Nigeria of hunger. Ordinary inhaler, almost 20,000, 22,000 for somebody that has asthma. People that have diabetes, that don't manage their disease. People that have hypertension. People have been on alive on a daily basis in hospitals. Talking to a nurse, he said he's tired of seeing dead bodies. And you want to talk about how people couldn't feed normally in Nigeria. Johnson & Johnson, they are leaving Nigeria next month.
Oh.
These are JSK, they have left 2 years ago on the emergence of this useless administration, who have plunged the life of every Nigerian into abject poverty. And you'll be in diaspora, you'll be laughing. And all you can do is that Tinubu is the best. Yes, don't worry, your time will come. And if it is not affecting you right now, it is just a time bomb. And that's why we always say that if we don't conquer fear, Nigerians, we are just a minute to death as a Nigerian. So if you don't know, you know. Start knowing now. You find yourself anywhere in diaspora, I like the way they are cracking on immigrants. Let them send everybody home. They go and face it. So if you have a pain, then you go and realize what people are actually going through in raw life in Nigeria. There are highest paying director. Who went to China and he put plunged all this what do you call it, fintech companies that they are charging us nothing before. Charging 50 naira again. This money is amounted to billions going to federal government account. Where is the money gone? And nobody's asking questions. So whenever they are pushing things, Nigerians accept it, they adjust, and then they keep going. And you don't know how useless Nigerians are. And you see them doing distractions. Somebody is cooking rice. A 30-year-old boy is putting hands. 30-year-old, he putting hands so that they can put rice on his hand in their back. Somebody went to camp. They went to conference in Adeboye conference. The same man that protested in 2012, alongside with this Tinubu, the lives of useless pastors. They came out and protest, occupy Nigeria. How much did this man put on fuel? Your time came, you increased by 600%. Your people couldn't come out, they are going to conference. Adults carry cooler in that conference, saying that now you know why you know come camp. That's what they have reduced our YouTube. Adults carrying ice. So if you see how the way abject poverty has been indoctrinated to Nigerians and forced on them, you will just weep. And we want to control the country. So if you see what is happening in Nepal, if you watch what is happening, these things are happening in Bangladesh. These are countries because they have seen what they want, they have articulated, and this is part of the solution, what you have been doing. So I've always been passing, I like what you're doing because you are sensitizing the people. The more we sensitize the people, the more we can create a movement. And we are not creating a movement. You cannot sensitize the people because Tinubu has made sure that every Nigerian is forced into survival mode. And once you are in survival mode, what do you care about? How are you going to eat? That is the only thing you care about. So the policies being pushed and plunging your life to abject poverty, unknowingly, you are less concerned. This man gave nothing to the people. The people know how security gets to their apartment. People get how to dig well for water. These people are the people that will still say, okay, we want to clear our roads. They will do everything for themselves. You come in to take tax from them. How? Everywhere in the world, you see, enable environment where you can create a business and try. Carry 50 million, go Nigeria. It will sink. Interest rates actually has 40 to 50% interest rate. And you want to tell me that that's the country? So this is the thing that we are saying. We Nigerians are in diaspora everywhere in the world. We are tired. This is our home. We have got no other way. That is our home. So and the only thing that we are in diaspora and still supporting this man because of the pen and ticket change that they are giving you, know fully well that you will survive this one. If hopefully you will survive. Your children, they will reap what you have been sowing. So if you don't care, because this is the incident of the APC member, they know how to lie, they don't care about their future, they don't care where they end their life, and the third thing is that they are even ashamed. They lie shamelessly. And when you ask them, what has this man done in 22 months? They will tell you Costa Road. So it's Costa Road that Nigerians go and put their mouth and start eating. A car of 8 million went to 25 million naira. 2010 Toyota Venza. Now it's from 8 million to 25 million.
Oh.
That's not even start enough. People are coming from Cotonou now to come and buy car in Nigeria. They take car from Nigeria at the cheaper price and sell in Cotonou. That is sad because our currency is devaluated. So they take our cars because people are suffering. They want to sell their car. They want us to survive. Some people are battling head diseases. People are battling serious diseases in Nigeria. Because everything they are eating or consuming on a daily basis is fake, even medicine. And we are talking about Johnson & Johnson is leaving. GSK has left. Many companies, multinational, more than 7.5 million. They left Nigeria. The news is out there. The government is not care. They don't care about it. But you as a person, that you have been affected. If they are sick, boom, they don't go. Adeboye is sick. He will not sit down and start praying with you. He will go to France. He will go to UK to get treatment. But you, and you be in Nigeria supporting this government, you couldn't even go on your street and say what you are saying online. Say it outside in your area. Let's see whether you get home safely. That one, if you fall here. So these are the questions that you should be asking yourself. So we are pushing Nigerians.
Humanity, please. I'll give you 2 minutes to wrap up. But I just want to ask you, please, John, don't be angry. I never asked this question. Please, where are you from, please?
I'm from Nigeria now. I'm from Ibadan now.
You say you're from Ibadan. Thank you. Just continue, because some idiots in the comment section were saying something. That's why I asked that question. But go on.
No, you know what they have.
They think that there are no Yoruba people that are against this criminal government.
What they have sold to Nigerians.
So on my life right now, I have 2 Yoruba people, 2 Yorubas. M from Mickey from Lagos, Humanity from Ibadan. Yorubas that are against this satanic government.
I want outside support.
You're a bandit. You're a bandit. Nobody is still. Normal people are talking. They don't even know where you're from. Down there. Please, Humanity, go on. Please, cook. Continue. You're making serious sense. I'll extend this live for you for 20 minutes.
Nigerians buy things from this government for cheaper amounts, and even at times they don't even pay. But they bought religion bigotry, they bought tribalism, they're selling it to your faces on a daily basis, and you are buying it from them. And this is the playbook of the imperialists. Divide and conquer, divide and rule, and you cannot even reason. As an adult, somebody is telling you that Igbo is your problem, you are out there. When they're actually borrowing 200 trillion on your head, on your debt of generations. When they want to borrow this money, Tinubu does not borrow the money by his own name. He's borrowing this money with the Republic of Nigeria. What does that mean? Me, you, and I, everybody here, we are in attested to do. We are in support of the borrowing. That is what it means. The borrowing of Buhari, roll up and borrow. Tinubu is borrowing times 7 now. Everything is piled up on Nigerians, not on Tinubu. But you cannot think. At that time that he went to borrow $20 billion, you are there fighting over one area that they changed from Bado to, I don't know what name they changed it to. So they give you something to talk about, they distract you, they keep you busy, and you can imagine somebody making content out of your life, gay and cool. If a country is working, why will a lady be looking for a man because before they can hit? So they will now make content out of your life, and you still go online. Dude, Nigerian youth, they will be there. So when you are talking something that is reasonable, how many people are on this life? 100 people. Go and check life that they are doing matchmaking, that they want to give back to single mother tomorrow. Go and look at them. Go and look at the population there. And we'll be fighting against this and we're talking about this. How do we liberate the people? But why are the people? They don't even care about their own life. So I will round it up by saying that our life is in our hands as Nigerians. The only thing that will happen in 2027 is the people against the government. If these ADC people or whatever coalition people, they are saying enough, I think they should be in the street. Tinubu did not wait in 2012 and say that because we are opposition. He didn't stand doing opposition alone. He went ahead and led the major protest in Nigeria, occupy Nigeria. They blocked major roads. But he did that and get away with it. It is their turn now. People came out, he went to unalive them. People that now alive, they charge them for treason. That is democracy. Trump is people sad. He's sad. That's what democracy are you preaching to Nigerians? So we're talking about this, and nobody didn't care. Tinubu went to France, and Tony Adubelu is signing deal on your own mineral. In 2025, Nigerian youth they are there talking about your love life. The one that is sweet. So we just by saying that the lives of Nigerians is in our hands. If we want to solve the problem, it's in our hands. If we want to continue being oppressed and praising these oppressors, it is in our hands. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Humanity First. Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, I sat down here and I just enjoyed. I was meant to shut down my live, but while you were speaking, in the midst of a submission, you were triggering the camp of the supporters of this government, you know. And I'm going to come to you, Mr. George. I saw all your comments and I had to bring you up because you were saying a whole lot of stuff on the comment section. So I'm just going to allow you. You want to ask a question, so then allow you can ask your question. Meanwhile, guys, thank you for the 100K likes. Let's keep it going. Mr. Terminator, please mute your mic till I call you.
Say something?
No, please, I'll come to you. Please, you have to be when you come. Please, just wait till I come. When I come to you. More like, calm down now. I want to blood the hot now. Calm down. Now, Tinubu people, their blood. I don't respond to anything. Finish eating. See you, they chop. They support Tinubu. People in Nigeria never chop. Mr. George, you want to ask a question? Please ask your question. Oh, you can't mute. Okay, sorry, let me unmute you. Sorry. Okay, I've unmuted you. Come in.
Okay. Good day, the host. Good day to everyone. I want to ask the man who is speaking here. Are you in Nigeria?
It doesn't. Please, that question is not. That question is very, very immaterialistic to what we're doing here.
Wait now, because of recent, we have discovered that the people that are demarketing and causing terrorism in this country are the diaspora Nigerians.
Who are the people that you've noticed?
Because they were the one that financed the NSAS protest. They were the one who financed what is happening in the southeast. They were the one that financed the Boko Haram. So I want to know, where are you based? Are you one of the financiers? Because you keep shouting protests. You want to Nepalize Nigeria. Why?
I think you are in the wrong platform. Every time you start thinking about it, I mean, why will you be saying things in public and you'll be proud of it? A grown-up adult, look at your mustache or your...
No insult me. No insult. I will ask why. Why do you want... Okay, now.
Who are you?
Sorry, humanity, just a minute. Mr. George, I want to ask you a question. Do you have more rights than a Nigerian diaspora to speak about the country?
No, on what we have seen.
Your volume is, I don't know, please work on your audio, please. Work on your audio, please, Mr. George. I can't hear you. I don't know if you're using an earpiece. Speak to your phone, please.
You can hear me.
Speak out now. Let me hear you, please.
I said I was busy doing some research, and I discovered that the diaspora are the one instigating the unrest in Nigeria.
Mr. George, I asked you a question. Even if let's say the diaspora are the one instigating the problem in Nigeria, do you have more rights to speak about Nigeria than Nigerian diaspora?
I'm here.
What right do you have?
It is safer because I'm here and it is safer. I know if there's an arrest.
Why are you in Nigeria?
I'm based in Lagos and Edo State.
You cannot be your base in Lagos and Edo State. Edo State safe today?
Edo State is my state of origin.
Should I hit the headlines and talk about the amount of people that have been kidnapped in Edo State in the past couple of weeks? Should we do that?
Kidnapping is all over the country.
Oh, kidnapping is all over the country. So there's kidnappings all over the country. A Nigerian in diaspora is speaking out against him is a problem to you?
So you say you want them to protest. Now I want you to explain.
I want to ask you a question. Is protest a bad thing?
I want to wonder, is it for the kidnapping that the Nigerian police are not doing their job and the military are not doing their job? Is it protesting because by propaganda that people are dying? I want to know.
You just said right now that people are being kidnapped across the country.
I want him to.
No. I'm not. I'm coming, please. I'm coming. I want us to have a conversation, right? You said you did your research, and you just said right now, you admitted right now, because I said there are kidnappings in Edo. You now want to absorb Edo and say, you said how many? Should we pull out the statistics and do the numbers?
Is there no Syria? Why are you saying?
Should we pull out? One person was shot on live TV in America. One person. Yes. Yesterday, as of this, just from the weekend till now, accounted on the news, over 500 Nigerians have been unalived across the country. On the news. So you cannot even compare. No, please, just please mute so that we can have a conversation, right? I don't want us to talk over ourselves. On the news, over 500 Nigerians across the country have been unalived in Niger State, in Sokoto State, in Edo State, in Imo State, across the country. We can agree that there's massive insecurity in Nigeria right now. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
So if Nigerians are speaking about protesting for it, why is it a problem to you?
Why do you want to? I want to know, because now,
What do you
before
your job?
wait, Mr. Humanity, you did not answer my
Mr. Humanity, just allow. I want him to answer this question. Please just allow him. I want him to answer the question. Please answer him.
So when we say kidnapping is as a result of failed state policing. That means you as a man seeing your cousin doing bad thing and you are not reporting it to the police. Now I should start by saying this. Initially, we have highway robbery. Highway robbery stopped and they went into kidnapping. Boko Haram stopped, went into kidnapping. ESN that was fighting for Biafra stopped and went to kidnapping. Now, if I'm lying, please quote me wrong.
Bro, you are lying. Sorry, you are lying.
See, and if you find out, most of these people were already criminals before now. That is, Boko Haram and the bandits are the ones still kidnapping. It's not a pastor.
And
it is not somebody.
And Nigerians are protesting, and Nigerians want to protest against it. What is your? No. My brother, I don't. Your analogy, I'm coming. Your analogy on how the protesting started or how it metamorphosed to where it is today is immaterial to the fact that Nigeria is unsafe. Nigeria is unsafe.
The gentle that was catch, that was arrested. Has he not been accused for also kidnapping by his gang are kidnapping in the southeast?
My brother, whether Gentle was arrested or was not arrested. In fact, what I'm hearing is that he was not arrested. But let us assume that he was arrested.
Okay.
Is that not enough reason for Nigerians to have protested and said we need to stop this insecurity? Then the government will do. I'm coming, sir. Please let me speak.
Allowing the government to do their work.
Please listen to me, please, sir. Please. The problem with you people that always support this government is that people only want to talk. You don't want to listen. So please listen. The job of Nigerians is to demand accountability from the government. If you choose to be a worshipper of the government and you see a problem with Nigerians demanding for their rights to live in their country, the problem is on you, not on Nigerians that are asking those questions. So if you have a problem with Nigerians gathering and saying they want to protest, even though I have not been speaking about protests here, but I see where you people want to go to because you guys are scared of Nigerians opening their eyes to demand for their rights. If Nigerians wake up tomorrow and say that we want to protest and we don't have light, it is their right. They have every right to hit the streets. If Nigerians wake up tomorrow and say that we want to protest because our roads are bad, it is their right. You are in Edo State. You are from Edo State. Dangote trucks are unaliving people across the highway every single freaking day. If Edo people want to wake up and say we want to protest against that, it is their right, because that road is a freaking federal road. Tinubu has done nothing to fix that road in the past 2 years, and APC have done nothing to fix that road in the past 10 years. It is their right. So you have no right as a Nigerian. In fact, you have a right to question, but you have no right to say Nigerians should not protest, or that Nigerians in diaspora are telling people, incentivizing Nigerians to protest. We are incentivizing Nigerians to wake up to their duties, because in foreign nations, the rascality that is going on in Nigeria does not happen. So we are trying to wake up our Nigerians that have sense, because many Nigerians, unfortunately, do not have sense. And I give it to them. I understand. So if it's a problem for you that Nigerians are talking about protesting, demanding for their rights, my brother, it is on you. It is not on Nigerians. You can choose to live in slavery, but if people are saying they are breaking up their chains, do not question them.
Saddam, there was a protest that happened in the UK over the weekend. UK, Mr. George, are you listening?
Hello, I think you should don't contain this man.
No, Mr. Mickey, please, you don't need to educate him. He came here on his own agenda. Just say what you have to say.
I want us to have a conversation. It's okay.
No, there's no point having a conversation. I want to really just someone else that I really want us to have a conversation with. But let's just Mickey, just wrap up on that. Let me run in.
There was a protest that happened in the UK, a massive protest. Mr. George, do you know what they were demanding for? Do you know the reason why they protested? I don't even think that UK there's that kind of protest that has happened in years in the UK. They were protesting over the right. It was right. The civil right of British to be able to hear their view, and against anti-immigration, that the UK's government is supporting. They are leaning more towards immigration than listening to the citizens and all that. And they went out in mass. It's all over the news. Go and watch it. Now, if that has happened now, look at how petty that is. Look at the petty things that brought the British out on the street in mass. They shut down the whole of London, right? But it is not enough for Nigerians to protest that 60 people have been unalived in Borno. No, don't protest over that one. You can't protest. You want to burn down the country. No, those people. Do you know what the governor said? He said it's only five security officers that died. Only 5.
It's insane.
You are talking about George Kirk that they killed. Do you know that one person got shot in US and the entire global news was agog because one person got killed? Do you know how many people die in our country every time and nobody? It's just the numbers. And thank God, there is only 5 security officials that died.
22 Nigerians were alive yesterday in Niger State, where they were doing baptism.
Yes, it's
22.
So, my brother,
over 100 in Sokoto and this in Katsina, which day?
Mr. George, it's okay for people to demand good governance. And we are not talking about, nobody here talked about protesting.
Mikey, thank you very much. Let me run this. There's a very interesting person on the live right now that said, I'm going to let me find her comment and read it. So that's actually, I had to bring her up here. She said something very funny.
I don't be patient too much.
Be patient, still be patient. You have your people already here.
No, see, all these people, they talk 2 times in my prayer.
And they will not talk again. Now you go talk next.
It's only Nigeria that will protest.
Okay, so you want to protest now?
On platforms.
No, no more protests. Your people say no more protests. Let me read this lady's comment, then I'll come to you. I'm coming now. Wait. She said, Madam Terminator Girl, please unmute your mic, ma'am. Please welcome, ma'am.
Yes.
You said, I want to read your comment so I don't take you out of it. You say stop dragging Yoruba land into your Nigerian politics.
Can I say something?
I want to read your comments, then I'll allow you to speak, ma'am, please. I am not quoting you. Stop dragging Yoruba land into your Nigerian politics because Yoruba is no longer part of Nigeria. Please, I want you to please explain to me what you mean by Yoruba is no longer part of Nigeria, please.
Okay, first of all, I will appreciate if you guys don't insult people when someone says something.
No, but
Because I wasn't insulting anybody when I was talking.
Nobody. Did I insult you? Sorry, but if you felt insulted, well, I'm sorry, but I did not insult you, man.
Because we are all educated, and we are all in diaspora.
No, we're not all in diaspora. I'm in Nigeria.
It's better if we just talk to each other like an adults and like educated people. So that's one thing I like to say. So my point for saying that, I'm going to explain in details, and I will appreciate if nobody interrupt me and be patient and listen to what I have to say.
Please, you have 4 minutes, man. Okay. Please, let's go. Your time starts now. Go.
Okay.
Please, nobody is interrupt her. Please, let her just go.
Okay, Yoruba is not part of Nigeria anymore. They might not broadcast it for you guys to know. That was deliberate. The whole world knows it. The only people who doesn't know are the Nigerians. Few Nigerians, but all the government knows everything that is going on. And second of all, you guys, your problem is not Nigeria. God is my witness. Either you continue doing whatever, protest, whatever. The people in power are not your problem. Your problem is coming from the outside. The British, the Americans, the Canada, the France, those are your problem. And the only way for that country to move forward, I'm on your side. Don't get me wrong, I'm on everybody's side. The only way that country will move forward is to break that country. And because it's not a country, let's just get that clear. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is just an illusion created by the British. You guys need to do your own work very well and know where to fight. If Obi get in power today, it's not going to make any difference. Because that country is not controlled from the inside. That country is controlled from the outside. And they will put whoever they want into that power. I'm a Yoruba. Tinubu is not my favorite person. I can't even stand the guy. I don't like him. And I don't care who hears this on this platform or on this media. Go and tell him that I said it. He's a killer. He's an asshole. He's an idiot. I can't stand him. So I'm not on his side. And all you damn APC, you better open your ears now. Yoruba is not part of Nigeria. And I'm not going to apologize. I will be unapologetic about it. Yoruba is not part of Nigeria. So you guys need to stop putting Yoruba into your affairs, especially the APC people. We've been out since 2022, November 20. And the president was installed last year, April 12th. The president's name is Mobolaji Omokore. We have a seat in the United Nations. So for not broadcasting it, it's all deliberate. And everything that is happening in Nigeria today is all deliberate. That's what they wanted them to do to you guys. They are getting instruction. The Fulani are just the caretaker. All the killings going on today across Nigeria was a sponsor of the British, America, and all of them. They sponsor the terrorists. They pay them $10,000 every week. So, contest, and none of the governors or the president can say anything. They are not in position to say anything. That's why those people are not your problem. You really want to make Nigeria move forward, that country has to be dissolved because it was put there by the British. It's an illusion. It's an illusion country. It doesn't exist. It's not a sovereign nation. Yoruba is a sovereign nation now. Some people might not like the fact that the country, that Yoruba is not part of you. It doesn't matter. It's what we want. And that's what we get. We got it. It was approved. The whole world knows about it.
All right.
Sooner or later, before end of this year, the whole government is going to start fully. This 2025, very soon.
All right. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Please pardon me that I'm laughing. I just.
No, you can laugh.
No, ma. Please. I beg you with God. I can't live here and go and laugh. There's a whole lot of things I want to laugh. My belly won't burst, but I want us to have a conversation. Man. Thank you so much. I let me laugh. So ma, please, I want to visit Yoruba Nation. I will need visa. Is that what you're saying?
When the time comes, that's what is going to happen if you're not a Yoruba.
Okay, so for now, it is not yet. Is it a what? You're contradicting yourself, right? You're saying yes, we already have a Yoruba Nation now, and that there's a president, Mobolaji Omokore.
Mm-hmm.
So that means there's a country, or is it a work in progress?
It's not work in progress. It's already a country.
So that means if it is already a country, that means for me to get entrance to Yoruba land, I need a visa.
Until we get into the secretariat, we are not inside secretariat yet. Once we get to secretariat, whatever the constitution says, that's what you're going to follow.
All right. First of all, sorry for not congratulating you. But congratulations on your country. I think that should be the youngest country in Nigeria. After you people,
it's the 55th country on the continent of Africa. It's already on the map.
Your country and is it the same government with Simon Ekpa? You people in the same thing?
We are not. Simon Ekpa is fighting for Biafra.
Oh, okay.
We are Democratic Republic of the Yoruba.
Okay, is it the Sunday Igboho?
No, it's a fraud. Sunday Igboho is a fraud.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Things they happen, no?
It's not part of the movement anymore. It's a fraud.
It's from diaspora that you declare the country.
Oh, wow.
No, we declare it in Yoruba land. Right in Yoruba land.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
We have Yoruba said asking questions, man.
We have Yoruba land. We have Eko State, Ibadan State.
How many states, man?
Who and them who?
How many states, man? How many states?
We have 7 states now.
7 states, wow.
Kogi and Kwara is now Oyo Empire.
Wow.
Old Oyo Empire.
Wow. What is the capital? What is the capital of the country?
As much as you want.
What is the capital of the country, man? Ma, what is the capital of the country?
Ibadan.
Oh, wow.
I'm in the capital and I don't know.
So,
what kind of democratic system are they going to run?
Honestly speaking, ma,
A lot of you don't want to know. That's the problem. Because you think Tinubu is in power. You want to wait till Tinubu does his 8 years before you can accept that Yoruba Nation is already
this is a breaking news. Oh, I'm going to break this news tomorrow.
You need to listen to me. You can laugh as much as you want. You can laugh.
No, ma, I'm not me. I'm thinking of how I'll get visa. What concern me and laugh? I need visa to come immediately. What concern me and I know.
Now you have the document of the declaration.
Excuse me? Ask the UN. Ask the UN. Call the UN nation. They have everything.
Oh, really?
The government has it. They just want to fight. But the person leading this movement doesn't want any bloodshed. That's why we're taking it easy. And they're going to move all the governors in the Yoruba land. They're going to leave. We have nothing to do with Tinubu. Tinubu is Nigerian government. Nigeria will keep existing, but without the Yoruba in the West.
So Sanwo-Olu now is going to move to.
So, but ma.
Sanwo-Olu is Nigerian government. We didn't.
But you said all the governors. You said all the governors are going to move.
They're going to leave the secretariat.
Okay, ma. I want to ask a question, ma. Wait, please. So that means every Yoruba person. every Yoruba person will be from the Yoruba nation. What you call it, the Democratic Republic of Yoruba, all right? What do you?
Listen.
What's the name of the country, man?
Well, we already said it. There are some Yoruba who are one Nigeria. If you want to be one Nigeria, Yoruba land is our ancestral land. We have the right to be there. We signed 10 million petition to get out of Nigeria, accepted by the UN. The one Nigerian Yoruba have the right to move to the north. It has happened before. It's not going to be the first time.
Okay. The northerners, we have to give them land.
Indians and Pakistan,
Okay.
they separated. They don't want to live with each other. Some of them move across the country to live wherever they want.
Okay, this. Okay, ma, wait, Dauda, wait now. This will not suit me now. Wait. This will not suit me now. Wait. So, ma, this bunch of Tinubu Ronu supporters that are shouting, "Go back to your state, go back to your state." Now we get Lagos. And they are for one Nigeria. Where will they go to?
What did you say? They are from one Nigeria.
They are Tinubu supporters. They are the ones that are shouting to other people, "Go back to your state, go back to your state."
Let me tell you,
Where will they go to?
I can guarantee my life on that. When the time comes, you won't hear a word from them. I'm betting my life on that. Because all those people were all paid. They're the only people enjoying from every cake that is coming out of Nigeria. All the people like you and I, we have no business to know anything. Even the whitey people knows there was gold, oil in my land. I don't even know. I've never seen anything like that. They all seen everything. I'm betting my life on that, and I can bet money if you want. When the time comes, you won't hear a word from them.
Do you know why I want to agree with your theory? One way is that my friend, a friend of mine, that is a very deep analytical person, have said this in that Tinubu's final game plan is to divide Nigeria. Once 2027, Nigeria pursue him out of office.
Tinubu is not part of Nigeria. He's not working on this.
No, I'm trying. No, man, wait. Hear me first, man. Listen to what I'm trying to say because Tinubu is going to hijack people's country. I'm telling you what is going to happen before it happens. So you people will start getting your army ready. And Dauda, mute your mic, please. Ma, start getting your army ready because information I've got. Because my friend, he kept saying this for weeks, months. He said that Tinubu's final plan is to, once he sees that Nigerians reject him in 2027, his final game plan is to divide the country. And that's why he's spending all this money in Lagos, doing all development. So he will take Lagos when they turn this Yoruba, like Yoruba nation will say now, he will just Columbia Lagos first. So
she said that he's not part of the.
And so I'm telling her, let her know that this is Tinubu's game plan. So
And how sure are you she's not like a man? That man is not like.
Dauda, keep quiet. Let me finish my this
You
thing.
want me to tell you the truth?
Ma, before you tell me the
First
truth.
of all, you don't know me. I don't know you.
Yes.
I got nothing to lose. So whatever I'm telling you is the truth. It's either you believe it or not. Eventually, it's going to come out. Everything is going to be in the open when the time comes. Then you will remember that there was a lady called Terminator said this thing. I didn't believe her. So I don't have nothing to lose. Either you believe.
But ma, why are you? Why am I not seeing? Why don't I see many of you of your people?
What?
Why is it that you're the first person I've encountered that is under this country? And I have a lot of Yoruba friends. So why are you the only one? Is it only? Why are you the only one?
I'll be confirm Yoruba, confirm one.
The idea is like I don't know.
When are you taking government? I want to come and celebrate independence. When are you taking
That
government?
of this your country now? I've never heard about it till today. Why is it a secret?
Nobody making it secret. It's because your government
This
don't
one
want
belongs to
you
a
to
new
know.
religious movement.
Because they know. If they know that people will stand up. Many Yoruba wants to go, but they can't. Many of them don't want to be killed. The people in NSAS, 400 people were dead. They were killed by Tinubu. It was confessed through his mouth. And second of all, the whole Yoruba land is under surveillance. Every single thing that is going on there, we know. So if I'm telling you that I'm the only one, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of them who are in denial. A lot of them are working for Tinubu. And let me tell you, how many people wants to sit on the internet listening to the media? We have 3 media that is talking about this, and it's not something secretive. It's out in the open. All the people
This is
in
how
power
they
know
wash people
about
and make them to go and be killing themselves.
Come, I will drop you from here. Dauda. I'm getting information of a new country. Continue, man.
All the people in the government knows about it. A lot of youth knows about it, but they don't want to talk about it.
What's the name of the country, man? For emphasis, what's the name of the country?
The Democratic Republic of the Yoruba.
Dry. Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. The dry. DRY. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Type it on the internet while you are there and fact check me.
Let me see.
Do your research.
I have to do it now. Democratic.
Facebook pages and about it 1 year ago. But the fact is that your idea is very good on paper, but it has to be guided by the sovereignty of the country. You have no passport, you've got no currency, you have not.
He's the only one running the country. Our picture is there.
They are on madam, please remember my face, because I need contact. I need contracts in this new country. I need please remember me. Remember me in your kingdom. Please, I support your country. Please, I need visa.
Did you see it or not?
I'm seeing it.
Why don't you go to the website straight?
Wow.
Straight to the website.
Democratic Republic of the Yoruba. Welcome to the
website.
Wow.
And see what is going on there.
Wow.
You guys come on social media. You don't do research. When you hear something.
Seven states.
Yes, I said it before.
Wow. This is beautiful. It's beautiful what I'm seeing here.
I'm sorry. This woman went and create website and Facebook page.
This is very beautiful. These people have done. Madam, kudos to the people in charge. This is better than Nigeria. This is currently better than Tinubu's Nigeria. What I'm seeing here is currently it's more organized than Tinubu's Nigeria. I'm so
Nigeria, if you don't know that.
Madam, you said Tinubu is not a what? Say it again.
He's not a Nigerian.
Where is he from?
Madam, where are you coming from?
Dauda, shut up.
Tinubu. The mom is a Saro. The dad is a Liberia.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He was adopted by a Kanuri man.
Oh yeah. Oh. It don't happen.
Leave us with that.
It don't happen.
5 minutes with that.
It don't happen.
Madam.
It don't happen. I don't hear what I want here.
If you think Tinubu is going to be the next president, think again. They don't have use for him. They only put him there to stop the movement of the Yoruba. But Yoruba is already out before the election of 2023.
Wow.
On website.
And you guys hear when the CIA came out that he is our asset. You think they just said that? You guys need to think. Put 2 and 2 and 4 together so you can get hate. Don't get 15.
This is Sabolaji, the president. I think he should come out and address the Yoruba.
Ma, please, can you get me the president? Ma, as you're speaking right now, thousands of Nigerians are listening to you across my different platforms. So please, can you bring your president? Let me host him. I would like to host him.
When the time comes, you will host him. Because these people are out for blood. So that's why the woman in charge, Mama Mua, she doesn't want blood. Because that's what these people want. The people in control of your country, that's what they want. So they can keep stealing the resources. When there's a war, they want us to start war in 2021. And that guy that was killed, Malafia, he talked about it. They wanted to create a civil war between North and South so they can wipe out 2/3 of the South. The South were their problem. They wanted to take over Nigeria. Nigeria, where you guys are fighting, saying you want to fight for your country, there is no country. You've been sold long time. You've been sold. You are all slaves. You are just walking.
This woman is in a spiritual journey.
No wonder Tinubu is an epic disaster.
If you go to hospital today, you will tell them this is what is wrong with you. They will lie to you something else is wrong with you. They want to operate. They will take one of your organs, whichever one is useful for them, especially you youth from age 9 to 40. So you got to be very careful. You are in a slave land. All of us, we are all in a slave land before Yoruba get out of Nigeria.
Anything start, maybe at the end.
Hey, thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, ma. Please.
Talking about, oh, we're going to protest. We're going to get our country. Who told them to go and kill them during NSAS? Who told them?
Ma. Terminator,
the
ma.
British told them to go and kill those kids.
Terminator, thank you very much, ma.
Kids were killed, and some were taken out, some were left in the ocean. This was a confession under surveillance. The whole Yoruba land, everything that is going on in that land, we can tell you every one of it. When the time comes, the whole world is going to hear it.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's why I say when people talk, be careful who you talk to and insult. I was insulted. I don't want to take that personal. I don't use
is understandable where people have divergent views and where people resort to. It's mostly people that insult are APC supporters. So if you see,
you did it to me.
No, I did not. No.
Not agreeing with you.
No. I was replying, implying to the APC supporters. Please, when it is due, I will reach out to you for my own visa. I need visa, quick visa.
You don't need to. You see, the Yoruba land.
There will be no visa.
It's going to have a constitution. Let me finish. It's going to have a constitution. All you have to do is follow the constitution. We're going to be law-abiding citizens. We're not going to take the behavior of Nigeria into Yoruba land. That's not going to happen.
This is Kubala.
We're not going to use that. And there's some people that will be allowed in our country, and there's some people that will not be allowed in our country.
Okay.
So it's going to be strictly business country.
Will there be tribalism in your country?
You don't need. We are Yorubas. We are one bloodline.
So
there's no difference.
So no, ma. Wait. So I'm coming, ma. Sorry now. So if I'm not Yoruba, I'm not invited to the country.
What did I just say?
You said we are all Yorubas. So if I'm not a Yoruba person now, I'm not invited to the country or what?
Were you living there before? Were you born there?
No.
Were you living there before?
No.
Okay. You get a visa. You don't need to know anybody to get a visa.
Okay. So, but if you're not a Yoruba, but you're born in Yoruba land, what is your status?
You're just gonna be a DRY citizen. But if you are a Yoruba, pure Yoruba, from bloodline to 4th generation, you are indigenous Yoruba people.
Okay, but we that were living in Yoruba land, but we're DRY citizens, will there be any discrimination?
Like what?
Like the Ronu bandits of APC, always telling people, go back to your land, go back to your land.
There won't be that because you guys, the law will put you in your place.
Okay, I like that. I like the sound of that.
The law will put you in your place. Everybody will behave according to the law.
Okay. Can you give us expo of some of the laws?
What? Oh my God.
What law? What part of the law that if you break, they will probably pursue you out of our new country?
Criminality, which is going on in Yoruba land, but they are blaming it on the Yoruba. All the killings.
Okay.
85% of the killing going on in Yoruba land wasn't committed by the Yoruba.
Oh wow. That is a very good statistics.
The fraud, everything. It wasn't committed by the Yoruba people.
So people like
committed in the Yoruba land.
So people like.
I say that it's not. I'm not in position to say that.
So what of people like the what of the people like?
Truth will be coming out soon.
Okay.
Very soon. Yash Papi is not an Igbo man. He's a Yoruba man. And he wasn't even committed that crime in Yoruba land. He was outside the Yoruba land.
So that's even worse. Don't you think that's even worse?
Is it my law?
Oga Saddam,
They took care of him. They took care.
All right. Thank you very much, man. Just for the sake of the conversation, let me allow people react to you. Probably ask you questions, and I've been asking for so long.
Yeah, let them ask me questions.
Yeah, but maybe Omar, do you know what will happen? Do you know what happen? I would like to probably let me see next week Monday, because I have a special show tomorrow. So maybe I will be able to accommodate tomorrow partially. Let's just see how tomorrow goes. But I can have a special show with you next week Monday. Honestly speaking, I'm intrigued by this conversation. I'm one Nigerian that believe that everybody have a right to of saying what you want, as long as it is not violence, as long as you're not as long as you're not.
I'm not against one Nigerian people.
I'm coming. Sorry, ma. Please let me land so that before you understand, so you don't take me out of context. One Nigerian that believe that everybody have a right to agitate, have a right to protest, have a right to say I'm tired of the union, as long as you are standing on business and you're not preaching violence. You have a right to express yourself, right? So I can have, for the sake of just having a conversation, maybe I can just have you and we'll just have a conversation. And probably you invite your members, because for me now, I love the website I saw. Maybe I want to hear more from you people to convince more Nigerians to understand and see your angle why there's a new nation. But let me allow other people ask you a question briefly, then I will now wrap up the space, because you just took us on another land. Unstoppable.
My own economic thing I want to talk now. I don't talk. They don't cut me.
Talk am now. See, this madam go finish you with Tinubu. You know, say she said Tinubu is from Liberia.
Yeah, madam.
Yes.
So 2027, we will swear in Tinubu.
It's not going to happen.
Can you hold on? Then he is going to govern Nigeria in 2031, and then another government will come. You see the way Kubala, they have been given exit notice? Because he just reminded me of Kubala. I'm not trying to water down for those who have the Yoruba struggle to make it look. But you know, this is not the thing we are talking about. Tinubu is producing factories in Nigeria. Tinubu is giving student loan. Tinubu is Nigeria is transforming. Aviation is changing. That is what we are talking about.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for today's show. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.
I've not responded to you people from Canada. You know.
I beg. Come back tomorrow. I am
full of response.
I beg. Come back tomorrow. I beg. I can't end my night with this nonsense you're saying. I can't. Where I don't enjoy our new nation. You won't carry nonsense. Bulaba, mala, blue to scatter my head this time. I beg. I've heard enough tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you so much all of you have come out today. We'll be back again tomorrow, but tomorrow will be at hopefully 8 or 9 p.m. Nigerian time on the violence space on X. Thank you to all of you that have contributed to the conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I did enjoy it, and I just learned something new. And if you learned something new today, I'll be posting this particular episode. Probably I'll be having some cutting and editing and posting it out tomorrow on all my socials, for Nigerians just see a peek of what we have in our country that we don't even know, but it's still part of the democratic process. So thank you to all of you that have come out tonight. All of you on X, thank you so much. All of you on YouTube, all of you on TikTok, all of you that contributed to the likes, the giftings, everyone, our subscribers on the platform, thank you so much. All of you that contributed with your voices, thank you so much. We'll be back again hopefully tomorrow Nigerian time. As I always say, Nigeria matter will finish, and we do this for God and for country. Have a good night, all of you. Good night and stay safe.
Thank you so much, man.
God, which I know here today. Ah, my goodness. All right, guys. See you guys later, man. Oh my goodness.